What's going on, everybody? How are you guys doing? Happy Friday. It's New Year's Eve, right? And we got a hype trade rolling straight away. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Welcome. How long is the stream going to be for? I don't know. 2 hours, maybe 3, somewhere in between. I usually go 3, but this being the last stream of the year, family still, on vacation. Right, might want to end it a little early. We'll see what's going on. I'm kind of in the I want to finish the Terracotta placing today mood, so we'll see how far we get with it. But yeah, we'll chill out. We'll have fun. It's Friday, casual Friday. How's the hair look today? You guys told me not to wear hats anymore, so I'm trying. Even though the hair is super long, I'm trying. Minimal product in it, just a little bit of mousse for this one bit that does not want to stay down. It's still fighting me. Why did I skip vacation with my family? I haven't. I've actually taken a lot of time off compared to what I usually do. A lot of time off. Hair looks good. Thank you. Appreciate it. I took a shower and everything. I haven't been making videos, which has given me back a whole bunch of time to spend with them. Like yesterday, had a nice little Thursday. Went to Lowe's, got some stuff, got some projects going on around the house that I'm going to be working on. Yeah, without making actual Hermitcraft videos, I've had a ton of time. Where's the hat? The hat's right here. Hat's right here. I put it here. It's like good decoration, right? PCB looking good. I did work on it a little bit after stream the other day. We're getting there. In fact, let's take a look at it. Look how much I did. Woo! I did. We got to do this whole middle area. It's a mess. But look at that. Placed a lot of terracotta. Went and did some digging. So I've been busy. What should we do today? Should we carry it underneath? That bit? Or maybe just not focus on that just yet. He's not really gonna see it. Maybe do over to that edge. Back. All of that. Yeah, we're gonna do all that. Why not? We can do it, right? How's the son doing after the surgery? Doing all right, actually. First day was rough. He was that couch that I dropped him off on in the middle of the stream. He didn't move from like the entire day. He was feeling it. But he's I made him mac and cheese last night, so he's like semi-solid food. So that's good. Have I looked into my earring yet? No. But I did get bumped the mic. I did get a comment on the replay video that I should be able to like reopen it pretty easily. I still feel it right there. I don't know if I'd bring back the earring or not. I kind of feel like that time in my life has passed. What's up, Grain? Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for the hype train. Ranimal for the 1,000 bits. Thank you guys for the resubs. Tons of resubs. You guys are the best. Thank you for your continued support here on the channel. Last stream of the year. I'm going to take tomorrow off. Oh, my wife makes my logo. I could wear my own logo as an earring. You're right. I'm going to take tomorrow off. What is our plans for tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to the in-laws house for a little brunch, a little New Year's Eve brunch. And then my wife and I were hanging out. Skizzleman may come over. He hasn't gotten back to me yet on that. Him and his wife may come over just to ring in the new year. I don't know yet. We're hoping the weather would be nicer here so we could like sit out in our new landscaped yard. It's almost done. We got a fire pit and stuff. Wanted to sit around, but yeah, it's rainy again. It's raining again. Can't believe it. It's rained twice this week. Like pretty decent sized rain. Nick Gage, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hey, day 49 of hardcore, take 2 after the debacle on the last stream. Thanks for the iron farm tip. You bet. Hope that's going well for you. Make sure you keep those shields handy. See if you could, I don't know if you're gonna do like I did, but I found that mansion and got myself a totem. I don't know. Maybe next time around I'll do a no totem rule. Incogchito, thanks for the 5 gifted sub bomb. Appreciate you, my friend. Designee, last stream of the year, you made it. Thank you. Welcome. Callous Unicorn, 100 bits. Thank you so much. Firefly with the 12 months. 12 months Prime. All year you used your Prime sub with me. Firefly, thank you for that. Appreciate it. Super helpful. So today, I mean, you guys know that these streams over the holidays, they've been like super stress-free, right? Like we've been digging and placing blocks. It's kind of been the vibe. We will get back to, oh, good job. Change the lights to yellow. Well done. It works. Oh, speaking of lighting, that was one thing I got at, we went to Lowe's. Lowe's is like a hardware store, if you're not familiar. Went to Lowe's yesterday, and I got a lighting track. I think it's going to help even, I don't know, add to my lighting. It's going to help light the space better. Because I just switched to the webcam. I can't believe it. I can't believe it that I'm sticking with the Elgato face cam after everything we've been through. We had a issue where my brand new Sony A7 Mark IV amazing camera wouldn't turn on the other day on stream, so I quickly plugged in this Elgato face cam that I just been having laying around doing nothing. Actually, I shouldn't say that. It wasn't doing nothing. It was my foot cam on the drum set. I was using it. The face cam was actually Elgato foot cam on my drum set. So I grabbed it from that real quick and plugged it in, and we've been using it ever since. And I think it's great. Can you borrow the Sony? No, I'm sorry. I am gonna have a use for it. It's not gonna go to waste. It's gonna get used for the podcast. So one thing that Skiz and I have really wanted to do is up our quality of the camera quality on the podcast. I know podcasts are mainly for listening, but since we do post on the YouTube channel with video, we want it to look good. And our camera quality has been like really, really bad. So I think the Sony will add to the quality there, we hope. That's my plan. And then I have two Canon Rebel T7 and an 8 as well. DSLRs that we will add to the mix as well, so that we have our 3 POVs. We like switch between like a main view that shows both of us, and then like close-up views of our face. So we need 3 separate cameras for that. It's quite the operation. Doing video on a podcast where you're doing like split POVs and all that kind of stuff, it's quite the operation. My goodness. How did I get that much terracotta? I was digging. I did some digging off Camry. Love stealing B-dubs off Camry. It's so funny. Oh, Miss Mama Pants, thank you so much for the 100 bits. Hopefully everybody's ready for the new year, excited for the new year. Hopefully it's gonna be a good one. Never know what's gonna come. I had in 2020 when it was going to 2020, New Year's Eve 2019, I was darn sure that 2020 was gonna be the best year ever, and boy was I wrong. Boy was I wrong. Telling you, I'm stealing not only B-Dub's words, but also his hairstyle. That's right. That's not as crazy today. We don't talk about New Year's Eve 2019. Okay, we won't do that. Game Bob says new video soon. Sorry, no. I took the holidays off. And by off, I meant like from making videos. I streamed. In fact, I even recorded a fun Mario Kart thing. Terrace HD and arts by Kev and one other developer worked on this really cool Mario Kart mod, basically, in Minecraft. And a whole bunch of YouTubers got together and played it, and it was super fun. There was a few glitches, but yeah, that's to be expected when this kind of stuff. But yeah, Terrace put together an amazing video. I have all the footage, and I just couldn't be bothered to make a video out of it. Oh yeah, Silent Whisper was there too. Sounds like Silent put out a video. I think Kev put out a video as well. Terrace's is really good. It explains the process they went through to make the Mario Karts in Minecraft. It was really cool to see, like block bench and all that stuff being used. I don't have a clue on how to do any of that, but it was cool to watch. So we played it. Skizzleman was there. We played it. We had a good old time. Beef is constantly working on his game. I can't wait. Can't wait. Who else was there? Caveman Films was there. A lot of cool YouTubers were there. Sigils. Some people I had never met before that were super cool as well. We had a fun time. Yeah, Beef was there. Speaking of Beef, Beef was there. Yeah. Beef was super quiet the entire time, so I kind of forgot that he was there. Oh man. We had fun. The group got a little rowdy towards the end. I'm not sure how much of the footage I'll be able to use. Yeah, Ellie Beatmaker was there, of course. Yeah, Ellie was actually the one that invited me. Because he was friends, I guess, with the peeps that made it, so. I don't know if I should make a video or not. Is he on Starlink? What's it called? I thought he was going on the what is it called? I always forget the name. Is it? Did I get that right? You'd watch it? Yeah, I don't know. It was pretty chaotic. It was pretty chaotic, and editing it would be a chore. Starlink. Yeah, okay. I think Beef tried Starlink and it didn't work out. Ooh, I almost went off the edge. That'd have been bad. Let's see how much more terracotta we got. I think he was having issues and then he was going to try Starlink, but I think Starlink didn't work out for some reason. 12-hour half day says, thanks for having the chillest content. Hope your holiday season has been splendid and you have a fantastic new year. Well, thank you. Same to you. Same to you. Yeah, been enjoying this kind of chillaxed time. Here we go. Here we go. That's good. Come on. Get a little more. Get a little more. Oh, guys, we're going to be digging. We're going to be digging today. I didn't realize how much of this I already placed. Sorry. Also, let's make a bunch of lime. I know I brought bones. At some point, I brought like a bunch of bone blocks over here. And then I lost them, as usual. Where did I put them? Where did I put the bones? Not my inventory, right? No. Although I have a box full of shulker shells for some reason. Let's pop that down. Somewhere I brought a bunch of bone blocks. Dang it. Ah! Where did I put them? Oh, man. Oh, lime, no coconut. Yeah. I know. We got to get Pearl. We got to get Pearl. Maybe after the holidays is over, I'll get her hired. Where did I put it? Come on. I was off camera, you know, so I wasn't really paying attention to where I was putting stuff. Dang. I know I brought a bunch of bone blocks. Temptation to play Minecraft while watching me stream. Go for it. Why stop yourself? Why stop yourself? Go play some Minecraft. Enjoy it. Bone blocks, where are you? Am I in a chest, maybe? No. What did I do? Man. How did I lose them? Is there any other random chests out here that I could have popped them into? No. No. Why do I always lose things? I might have to go get some more. Is there an Impulse Discord server? Yes, but it's not like public. It's semi public. You have to be a supporter on Glimpse or a patron on Patreon or a Twitch subscriber to get access to it. Okay, I give up. I've looked through all these. We give up. We're gonna go now. Sorry, chat. I should be better than this, but I'm not. I'm not better than this, and I have to accept that. River Kent, thank you so much for gifting out that sub to Game Bob. I'm sure Game Bob appreciates that, and we'll say thank you shortly. Maybe if we cleaned up our shulkers, that would do. Oh, do you see the expert flying, chat? Didn't even get hurt. Didn't even get hurt. There is a shaker under a big mass of shulkers. Thank you for autocorrect. Oh, you just got auto-corrected twice and both were wrong. That was awesome. Oh, we'll just bring these. It's fine. It's fine. I'll find the other ones, like, right when we get back. That's okay. We need them. We need to make progress. There were shulkers in the chest by the villagers. There were impulse. There were shulkers in the chest. Yeah, there were shulkers by the chest by the villagers. Or were there bones in the shulkers by the chest by the villagers? Am I this low on rockets? Do I need to worry about it? The light's changing in the back. You guys are allowed to do that when the buttons pop up. They don't pop up often because otherwise it'd be like a crazy light show and you guys would probably break my lights. Starting to read autocorrect. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So these are the shulkers by the villagers. You said they're in here, but I don't see them. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. Ooh, we got a lot of emeralds. That's good. If anything... Are you still on the old webcam? Yeah, I'm actually considering sticking to it. I think it's good. I think it's fine. I think the quality of this webcam is gonna be just fine. What do you guys think? I mean, you guys are the ones watching. You think this webcam is just as good as my Sony A7 Mark IV was? I was comparing some of the footage from one to the other, and I was like, ooh, maybe I overthought this whole thing. Maybe I don't need a $2,500 camera. Maybe I should, on the second channel, I like to do the tech videos, and I've done one, and I had fun with it. I had fun with it. Maybe I should do a video on the second channel about how I learned my lesson not to overspend for stream quality. Well, I don't know if I learned my lesson. I shouldn't say that. That's maybe reaching a little bit, but the fact that I've gone back to a $200 webcam versus a $2,500 mirrorless digital camera, like, it seems like a thing. It's all about lighting. It's all about lighting, I've learned. Webcam can look good if you have proper lighting. Those are words that I was told, and the person that said that is absolutely right. Which webcam am I using? It's the Elgato Facecam. Another reason I should get partnership with Elgato soon, right? We didn't look in this, and I think that's what you guys were kind of like screaming about, was the fact that we didn't actually look. Good news! I found the bone blocks!
Look at all those chickens!
We're gonna move that. It's in a weird spot. Did I actually open that one, though? Did I actually open that box ever? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're smart. We know how to do stuff. All depends on whether you're trying to create depth of field and blur your background. I don't really want my background that blurred, to be honest. Because I want you guys to see like what's on the shelves and like read that live on air and all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be better if you guys actually see some of the detail on the back. And this webcam actually captures it. Am I risking the shulkers teleporting? Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, we will solve that problem later. That's a problem for future me, as we like to say. Will there be Among Us in the new year? I don't know. I guess it's a matter of what you consider Among Us. If you're thinking Among Us with the Friday night crew that you came to love in the past couple years, I think that crew is either going to get shaken up a little bit, or a whole new lobby of people could potentially come together for some Among Us in the new year. But I don't know. I don't know right now if the desire to play Among Us is big enough for enough people. There's a lot of people I do know that like playing it still, but we'll see. I can't answer that. That was a long way to say I don't know. Sorry. Shaken, not stirred, right? Because there is a handful in that same group, in the Friday night group, that would love to continue playing Among Us, and then there's a handful that are ready for something different. Ooh, did we go too far? Didn't we go too far? I think we only need to go like here. Oh no! I'm gonna leave him. Who's online? I think it's just me and Beef. Any upcoming base work? By base, you mean the Dwarven Keep? Yeah, my plan for 2023 is to kind of juggle between the 3 main projects. And mix in some shenanigans, of course. You never know. You never know who's going to start a war or try to take over the server. Or decide that mycelium is better than grass. You know, those things could come up. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'll be working on iBuy. I'll be working on the Industrial District. And I'll be working on the Dwarven Keep. And I'll kind of pop in between the 3 of them as I feel like it. What about No Man's Sky? I had fun with it. I'd love to get back to it. It wasn't working for whatever reason. There was just some things not working for the 3 of us, me, Tango, and Skiz. If we kind of figured out what exactly, if we could put like pinpoint exactly wasn't working out on that and fix it, then potentially. Or it could be just a thing that like maybe I do solo or me and Skiz do or something like that. I don't know. We'll see. There's other games too I wouldn't mind trying. I heard Empyrean got a pretty massive update. That game was super fun. Custody of Tiny Tim. NMS is just playing single player together. Yeah, I think that's what the problem was. Oops. I think the problem we had with No Man's Sky is that we all were on our individual tech tree paths, and therefore streaming together forced us to like do our own thing, and it just felt bad. Like we were not even talking to each other half the time. Is my gamma on? I don't even think I have the gamma key enabled. What about Stardew Valley? Never played Stardew Valley. No Man's Sky is hard to stream for multiplayer. Yeah, that's what we found out. So it just felt a little weird, if I'm honest. Like we weren't our normal like let's hang out, have fun together selves. We were like, let's each focus on the individual tasks we have to do, and then almost like, I don't know, like part of the competitiveness came out too, like who can get through their tech tree faster, and it got weird. So it just didn't feel good. It didn't feel good. Like I love the game, love to play it some more, but streaming it in that context didn't work. If I'm gonna be fully honest and transparent with you guys, that's what happened. Was we realized that at the end of the streams we didn't feel happy, we didn't feel good about what we were trying to do, and that was just hang out and have fun together. We were individually playing a game in the same call. You know? What's the plan today? Green terracotta. Sorry if these holiday streams have been lackluster as far as the Minecraft content side of the house, because we've been digging and placing blocks and that's it. We haven't been like building anything cool, new farms, new bits to buy or anything like that. It's been literally just repetitive grind. But so that's been my way of de-stressing a little bit over the holidays. Like everybody's like, why didn't you take a full vacation, take a full time off? And I'm like, this is like mindless block placing, you know? If I had to like go in creative and figure some stuff out and then get it on the server, that takes a little bit of brain power. And I don't really feel like using my brain, at least not until Monday. I don't want to use my brain until Monday. That's the plan. Competitive grinding. All right, we got to chop down these mango trees, I guess. Somebody said Corrales has like a mango tree farm. I'm very curious to see how that works because these things grow so weird. I've actually never seen like a YouTube tutorial on mango tree farms. Kind of curious. I love these little bits though, especially when they're waterlogged. I think they look pretty cool. ENXO4 has one, of course. ENXO4 is brilliant. I really like the approach Ian took to doing technical tutorials. He really focused on the attainable for casuals, I guess. Maybe not super casual, but like people that don't want to go to the lengths that like Psycraft would go to make it like the super most efficient everything. It's like, oh, this is something you could actually tackle in a few hours. And then like and then the way he also presents it is that it's like survival friendly, like lava casting on the raid farm and like using scaffolding to mark where blocks go and stuff like that. Like it was really well thought out. Because a lot of times when you like design a farm or whatever, and I did this as well, is you don't really think about how it's gonna be built in survival because you're doing everything in creative yourself, and so you don't really feel it. So pretty cool. I like his stuff. He's smart. But yeah, I'll have to check out his farm. Somebody suggested it for the Skyblock world. I've been cheating on Hermitcraft lately. I've been on the Skyblock world quite a bit. Don't tell Skiz. He might be upset that I was on there without him. I was just cleaning up and stuff. Like every time we go to stream, it's like total mess, that Skyblock world, and so I wanted to just like clean it up and I finally put together like a cobblestone generator. We haven't had one in forever. We're making lava now finally. Like that was a big deal. Skyblock's an interesting beast. I really like it. I like the experience. I've done Skyblock like 4 or 5 times now. How did you like Bedrock Minecraft? Yeah, because the Mario Kart thing was in Bedrock. Yeah, I didn't love it. I didn't love it. First of all, Skizzleman had one heck of a time just getting Bedrock installed. So we spent a couple hours the morning of the recording. Like he thought he wasn't going to be able to make it because he could not get Bedrock installed on his system. It just wouldn't happen. So, you know, we dealt with that, and that obviously leaves a bad taste in your mouth straight away. But it's made for Windows. Yeah, well, the launcher would not install the game for him. We found a hacked, not a hacked version of Minecraft that he didn't pay for or anything, but we found a workaround. That's the better word. We found a workaround. We figured it out. My phone's making noise. Anytime you hear that like clicking, that's my phone receiving data. Now my dog's barking. Good. Oh, good. Is there any more in here? Is it gonna go away? Let's get these propagools. Propagools. To be fair, you have to compensate for Skiz dying with anything good he gets as far as tools and equipment. Yeah, so our progress on Skyblock is kind of slow, but this guy, am I right? There we go. All right, let's see if these start to go away. Just need to clear out this ground. I did bring over a haste beacon. Hey. Had to download the Xbox app to my computer before my Bedrock would work. Yeah, so his Xbox app, that's part of his problem. His Xbox app was like not working at all, and no matter how many times he tried to like reinstall it, it just wouldn't work. So yeah, he was having some massive issues. And then I was like, can you just play without the Xbox app? I don't know. My dog is barking. And she's happy to not be locked out of the house every day like she was with all the landscape going on. All the landscaping. They still have to finish my pool though. We had like a crack in the pool surface, and we were worried that water was leaking through to the ground underneath. So we just decided to have it resurface just to make sure it was good, because a water leak would be bad. And that hasn't happened yet. They chipped it out, so it looks terrible. It's drained and chipped out, but they haven't come to put the new texture on, the new plaster. So I have just this ugly drained pool. Every time it rains, water collects in the bottom, and it's pretty gross. Most people out where I live in the Phoenix metropolitan area, we'll say. I won't give you the specific town, I suppose. Have pools. A lot, like if you look at a Google map of the neighborhoods around where I live, like probably, I don't know, at least half. I was gonna say 2 out of 3 people have a swimming pool, because it gets so hot in the summer, you just really need that relief. So for everybody thinking, oh, this guy's super rich, he's got a swimming pool. Pretty common here. Like most people, they just buy the houses that have, that's one of the things you look for a lot of times when you're buying a house, is like it must have a swimming pool. I had a swimming pool when I was a kid too. My parents actually had to pay for it to be built at their house. Going in your yard so bad. Yeah, I mean, if it gets hot where you live, they are nice to get in and cool down. You just get in it and just sit, just sit, hang out, chat. Nothing, don't swim laps or nothing like that. Oh, I do have a basketball hoop on my pool. It's that's fun. Play a little hoop while I'm in the pool. Guess I'm gonna need some more empty shulker boxes just to put this stuff in. We're digging again. We're digging again. All right, well, let's get some of this put away. I'm tempted to just throw it in here, but I know that's a bad idea. What did I do with that box of like shulker shells? There it is. But I also need wood. Wood would be good. Here's the wood. Progress report on this area? Yeah, you can see real quick. We've done, so I just kind of like, oh, I should have just went off that edge and over. I kind of put a border around what I'm hoping to accomplish, at least in the near term. So this will encapsulate all of our farms. I actually bit my tongue when I tried to say that. Wow. I need an auto sorter. Yeah, no kidding. I need to just take it all back to my storage room. Charlie, thank you so much for the 7 months. I'm your favorite Twitch streamer. Okay, sweet, awesome. Don't tell Tango or whoever else that you might watch that I'm your favorite. Or you can just tell them the same exact thing. That's fine. We'll all pretend. Am I American? Yes, I am. Yes. Hence my American accent. Where's wood? We've looked through every one of these chests, shulker boxes, chat. Which one actually had some wood in it? Maybe I shouldn't have put down that mangrove wood that I just... Other side of the bees, thank you. The bees are there. Aha! That'll work. That'll do. Thank you. We're gonna make all the chests. First he lost the bones. I told you, I am fully on vacation. Brain does not need to withhold information about where I left things. Okay? We let everything go on vacation. Middle click shulker. What for? Everybody's always got inventory management tips that I'm not going to ever use. All right. More of these and these and these and... This place just keeps getting worse. It's great. There is a way with the items, not item swapper, the inventory, whatever thing we have to... Yeah, I know middle click picks blocks. Guys, I've played Minecraft for over 10 years. I know how it works. Thanks for your advice, though. Jeez. I have learned it. Just because I don't use it doesn't mean I don't know it exists. You open your inventory 10 times to move shulkers instead of pick blocking. 10 times to move shulkers instead of pick blocking. Well, I'm sorry I disappointed you and I didn't professional game that. My bad. My bad. I'll try to be better next time. I'll try to be a professional Minecrafter who does everything correct. Thank you for letting me know my faults. I appreciate that. Now I'm gonna cry myself to sleep tonight. It's your fault. Oh no. I can't watch this guy anymore. He doesn't even know how to pick block. Jeez. Jeez. Worst Minecrafter I've ever seen. 10 years? 10 years he doesn't use it. He doesn't use middle click to move items when he should have. Man. I give up on him. I tried to support this guy, but he's a lost cause at this point. Not only does he suck at Minecraft, he's not even funny. He's not even entertaining to watch. He's boring. He sucks at Minecraft and he's boring. I don't even know how he got popular on YouTube. Seriously, this guy. Thanks, though. Appreciate it. I'm fine. I'm just being sarcastic. I woke up and chose violence today. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. Just being sarcastic and silly. I'm fine. Don't take offense. Don't take offense. I'll try to remember to use pick blocks next time. Thank you. Don't give up on me, Dad. What am I doing right now? We are flattening this whole industrial area and putting down green terracotta nice and flat to make what is known as a PCB, which is basically a motherboard. It's like the surface of the motherboard that all the components go onto, because that is the idea behind this industrial district. We're going to make it look like a motherboard. All the farms and stuff are going to be like the components of the motherboard. connections between the farms where materials will flow are the circuits. Am I saying that right? Circuits. Yeah, like how everything travels. The communication channels of the motherboard. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Okay. Yeah. Don't sweat it, Shrinks. I just wanted to give you a hard time. It's all good. I didn't even see the name of who was giving me a hard time about it. Don't worry. Don't worry. I didn't even pay attention to the name. Not at all. Don't worry about it. The problem I had is like I don't even remember what I was doing that you're talking about. I probably wasn't even thinking about the game. Here's what you have to realize when you're watching streamers, people. And maybe you watch streamers that are better at multitasking than me, but when I'm reading chat and trying to have a full-blown conversation with you guys, and I'm not thinking about the game at all. So things like, proper ways to move items between my inventory, I'm just gonna do whatever is just happening. It's not even something, my brain's on autopilot when it comes to the game. So yeah, things are not going to be done perfectly all the time. We call it streamer brain, but in reality, there's a million things going on in the streamer's world that you guys probably aren't really aware of. Is there any more in there? Sometimes it's really hard to tell. I think I got them all though. It's kind of bugging me. You have a brain? Yeah. I got a couple brain cells. Just a couple. Just a couple. Kiwi, thanks for the 100 bits. Oh, the shame. I know. Oh. I wish I was better at it. I do. I really do. And I could tell myself, every time I stream, I want to get better at being able to read. I would love to read every single one of your chat messages. But then I probably wouldn't get a whole lot done in game. So I have to go back and forth, and every time I look over to read chat, Tango can pick, block, and catch mice while streaming. Well, good for Tango. Tango didn't catch no mouse. Mrs. Tango caught a mouse. Don't you be giving Tango credit for what Mrs. Tango accomplished. She deserves all the credit, and you know it. Now, I'm pretty sure Tango don't do no pick block either. Yeah, don't be selling Mrs. T short. She's expert mouse catcher now. She needs to be given that credit. That was insane. Anybody don't know what we're talking about? Tango was streaming the other day. Apparently, they've had a mouse in the house, which is crazy. It's his new house. I guess it happens. They had a mouse terrorizing his house, eating his Oreos and stuff. And so Mrs. Tango was like, that's it. I'm catching this mouse. And she got like a no-kill mouse trap, which is very, very kind of her to think about the mouse's well-being. So she got a no-kill mouse trap. I'm letting these items despawn. I'm okay with that, and you guys are too. So anyway, Tango's telling the story about the mouse, and then she caught it. The trap actually caught the mouse right when Tango was telling the story, which was insane. The timing of it was just nuts. And so she brought it in, and they showed the mouse on stream and stuff. And I mean, I wouldn't keep a mouse as a pet, but it was kind of cute, I thought the mouse looked kind of cute. Anyway, she ended up just taking the mouse 5 miles away and dropping it off, because apparently if she only took the mouse 1 mile away, it would somehow make its way back, which is insane. So she took it 5 miles away. It dropped it off in the middle of nowhere. Or maybe she dropped it off next to somebody else's house. Now it's their problem. I don't know. If you give a mouse a cookie, though, that's why they come back. That's why you got to go 5 miles away. Because once you give a mouse a cookie, and that they did, this mouse was eating their Oreos. The mouse is now a chef in a local restaurant. That's right. pulling on some dude's hair to make the ratatouille. Not the Oreos, yeah. Yeah, once the mouse was eating their Oreos, that was it. That was it. They couldn't let it go on anymore. They had to take action. His name is Remy now. This was just the last bit that we hadn't dug out yet. I think, yeah, I don't know why we didn't dig this out last time. I'm just gonna go under all this. I don't even know what's in all these. More junk. Pearl's gonna charge so much if I have her come clean up this area. I am a little nervous about that. Pearl's gonna charge so much. I guess I shouldn't worry. I'm rich, right? Everybody's worried about the Oreos. Am I gonna cover the chorus farm? No. It will stay open. Yeah, when I reach farms, like they're meant to stay open. So you'll see it like stop here and leave this square open. I'll move the square down. I don't know why I put it so high. We'll make it flush. Anywhere where there's a farm, and like even the chorus fruit farm, I shouldn't have put in the ground. I don't think I should have had it stick up, but that's okay. That's okay. Look at all them blocks gonna despawn. That's gotta irk somebody. Somebody's like, man, I could use all that stone in my world. How much have we dug now? Let's take a look. Stats. Items. Dug. 517,000. We forgot to look last time. Remember we were last time we looked, we were streaming and I was like, oh, we're gonna hit 1 million today, or 500,000. We never looked. My bad. Butterfly Misa Jean with the resub, 29 months strong. Says thank you for all the hard work. Content is great. Hope you winners have a safe and happy holiday season. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. I'm not boring? Okay, thanks. I'm not boring. Goals 2023. Be less boring. I was in a silly mood during the Skyblock stream this week. I don't think anybody could have said I was boring then. Not with all the popcorn ball talk. I'm doing great today. I'm doing fantastic. Scar's Mountain is sick. I bet it is. I haven't seen it, but it's Scar. Oh, keeps happening to me. It's Scar. Everything Scar does is amazing. It's really cool to see Scar tackling something that he's like always wanted to do in Minecraft, you know? Like he's got a lot of passion around his Scarland recreation of Disneyland. You guys know Scar is like just huge into Disneyland. And so for him to like recreate it in his own eyes in Minecraft, you can just tell. You can tell how inspired he is. It's amazing. Yeah, so yesterday I bought new lights to hang in my office. I have like the can lights or whatever that just like are recessed into the ceiling, and they're great. Like they add light to the room. What they don't have is the ability for me to like spotlight stuff. Like I shine the light where I want it to go. And so I bought a track lighting thing. It's like they call it an H track, I think. And it's kind of cool because the rail itself is powered, and you slide in the spotlights, and they get powered just by like being in the rail. It's kind of like light rail. You know, like you guys know light rail, like the cities have light rails where like the train is on a track that powers it. It's kind of like that, but for indoor lighting. So I bought one of those. I got to figure out how to mount it now. I got to figure out how to mount it. And I got 4 spotlights. 2 will face the back wall. 2 will face my shoulders. So I can get rid of my ring light that's behind me. And then I got some Philips Hue lights so it can be all like automated and different colors and stuff. I'm looking forward to it. The monorail, exactly. It's like the monorail. We were just talking about Disneyland. That'd have been perfect. We got people being amazing. What's going on here? Oh, is my Can You Dig It still not working? What's happening here? What's happening here? Can you dig it? Even though we didn't hear it go off because it's still broken. I haven't fixed it yet. Sledwinger, thank you so much for the $25. I appreciate you. You have been a joy to watch. Unfortunately, I do not get to watch live much anymore because of my new job, but always look forward to watching your videos. Have a great new year. Thank you. You too. Thank you. Totally understand the not being able to watch because of a job. I remember I was addicted to Realm Royale. And this dude that played Realm Royale, I really liked him. He's very charismatic. Loved his outlook on life. His name was Thor. Thor BG, something like that. Anybody know who I'm talking about by chance? This dude, his name was Thor. He played Realm Royale. He was a cool dude. You could just tell he was a cool dude. I loved watching his streams. But he always streamed. Thor is now a dev. I saw that. Yeah, he works for Hi-Rez now, right? The gaming studio that makes Realm Royale. Yeah, how amazing is that? Like he got a job at the company that made the game that he was playing nonstop. So anyway, I liked watching his streams, but he always streamed while I was working. So I always had like my phone kind of like behind my keyboard on my desk, you know, so I could barely see it. But if anybody came into my cube, like my shoulder would block it, and I was always trying to like hide the fact that I was watching these streams at work. I miss Realm Royale. Skiz and I, we loved playing that game. It's first-person shooter, and we're no longer like that great at first-person shooters, you know. Like neurons just don't fire as fast as they used to, or we're out of practice, or both. So our first-person shooter skills are definitely lacking. But we liked playing anyway. It was a fun game, kind of like Fortnite, but I don't know. I had like a really kind of, I almost used the word cute. You turn into a chicken when you go down. What is it called? And you need rezzed, right? You turn into a chicken and you have a chance to like run away from the enemy as a chicken. So it is kind of fun because like if you actually escaped while you're a chicken, like after a certain amount of time, you come back on your own. So it was always fun. Yeah, you guys remember that one? Then they got crazy and they tried to like add all these crazy classes and stuff, and kind of ruined the game. This whole like forging your weapons as you play. I mean, some of it was cool, but somehow it just lost its touch. Sometimes people just over engineer stuff, you know, like myself, with all my lighting and cameras and all that, like never satisfied with. So there's a reason why I haven't wire managed yet in the new office space, because I know I'm like constantly changing everything around, never happy. We'll get there. We'll get there at some point. Just left after you played it for a month? You were just playing Realm Royale for the last month? Is it good again? Tell me it's good again. I won't play it. Gotta play Grounded with Chits. So many people have said that. You know what? I said I'm gonna look into it, and I didn't. It didn't happen. What exactly is Grounded? Grounded. I'm looking it up. Okay. Doesn't really explain what it is. Could watch a trailer. I don't want to watch a trailer. I just want to like, welcome to the backyard. The world is a vast, beautiful, and dangerous place, especially when you have been shrunk to the size of an ant. Okay, so this is like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Explore, build, and survive together, and in this multiplayer survival action adventure, could you thrive alongside the horde of giant insects fighting to survive the perils of the backyard. Solo or with friends, you can face the backyard alone or together online. Up to 3 friends. Okay. And I take this and I put this in the Jits Discord. And then Schizoman says, "That's amazing. I think that game would be perfect for us." And Tango is going to say, "Yeah, I already beat that game." Because Tango actually plays video games. Let's find out. Let's see how right I am. Joker was playing it. We'll see. I put it in there. I put it in there. We'll see what they say. At least we won't forget about it. We have a list of like... In fact, that's what we need to do. We need to like... have a Discord channel of just games we want to play and just keep a list of games that we want to play so that anytime we're like, what game do we want to play today? We just go to that list and choose. Can we have a Return to Realm stream with Skiz? I'd love to if it's good again. Last time we played it, it was like not. They'd ruined it. But with Thor working for High Res, maybe he fixed it. Oh, placing blocks is so much fun. See, when I focus, I can actually like place like a professional Minecrafter. Right? Did you see me use the middle mouse button to pick my blocks? Can you believe that? Sorry, I didn't mean to bring that back. every time I read chat though, I mess up and I fall. Impulse, see chat, please. I see you. I see you. Play Animal Crossing. I feel like my wife played Animal Crossing. My wife was... No, she was into Stardew Valley. I think my wife was into Stardew Valley. I can't remember if it was Animal Crossing or Stardew Valley. She was like super addicted to it. I lost my wife for like months. JTD23, thanks for the gift sub, bomb. Appreciate you, my friend. You can pick your blocks and you can pick your friends, but you can't pick your friends' noses. I think it's supposed to be can't pick your friends' blocks. I finished my coffee before it went cold today. That's a first. I have so many monitors. I have to move over to get around them to put stuff down on the counter now. There's a raid in the background. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. Let's see if we can. Let's play with fire here. Did they just despawn? Or are they out of render distance? Tango already answered on Discord. You ready? You ready? Joker and I have played it quite a bit. There's the answer. They played the video game before me and Skiz ever got a chance to play it, so we won't play it as Jits. Maybe Skiz and I'll do it. Maybe Skiz and I'll do it. He didn't say he already beat it. Yeah, I don't even know if that game is it beatable? Is there an end? Should I suggest Astroneer or what's Subnautica? Just Fall Guys. We talked about Fall Guys. We don't think it would make for a very good stream. Like, there's not with Fall Guys, there's not really like 4 people working together or whatever. Like again, like it's like No Man's Sky where it's like 4 individuals playing a video game in the same call. We don't want video games like that. We want games where like we're working together, or you know, like the Overcooked style stuff. That was fun. Phasmo obviously was our jam. Worked out. Phasmo was great for the 4 of us. It was perfect. It's perfect format of a game. Vade Retro that we played yesterday, I think, was also, you know, perfect for us. It's like geared for 4 people, so. Jits Grounded, that's exactly what we were talking about. I suggested Grounded in the Jits stream, and Tango said him and Joker have already played it quite a bit, so it seems like something they don't want to revisit. He needs to stop playing video games other than Minecraft. You know, be like me. That's it. I'm suggesting Battlefield 2. I don't think we'd ever get Tango to... I don't think we could ever get Tango to play Battlefield 2. He's not into first-person shooters. Yeah, I think I just answered Nubsy's question there. I would be down for first-person shooters, but I don't think Tango enjoys them, so... Although we had fun doing PvP on the Capture the Flag on my ISV server. That was fun. Jits in space, space engineers. Space engineers might be. That game's kind of grindy though, isn't it? We kind of like games that we can just jump into and get silly with. What was that last game that we played? Spaceships were fighting each other and we had to go around. It was kind of like Overcooked style, but in space. That was a fun one. A little chaotic, but fun. Aren't all games grindy? Sure. Not really. I mean, yeah, no, the game I was just talking about wasn't very grindy at all. What was the name of that game? Catastronauts, thank you. Yeah, that was the name of it. Catastronauts. That was a super fun game. Got a little repetitive after a while. But more games like that, I think, are good for the Jits crew, where we can just kind of like be silly. If there's anything where we can be a little competitive with each other, that usually makes for some good content. I don't know what it is about Phasmo though. I feel like I could like play Phasmo forever. I'm not sure. I'm not sure everybody on the Jits crew feels the same way, but I really enjoy Phasmo. I think we have some really fun moments in it too. Drunk fighting. We played. That's a game we played. Zitz had a couch stream forever ago. Zedif was in town. Zedif flew in to America. And Tango set up a thing at his house to where we all were able to like sit on his couch and stream. So we were all there together in person. And we played, I think we played that drunk fighting game. It was really weird. It was a weird game, but it was fun. You and Skiz should play It Takes Two. We played it. Like, we played 2 streaming sessions of it, and I think we were maybe 1 session away from potentially like finishing it. Oh, good. Oh, good. I thought I was gonna have to go get Terracotta right now. And then we gave up on it. We just had other things we needed to get to, so we never really finished it. So it would be weird to go back to it now. I wouldn't even remember where we were on it. It was fun though. Like that was a perfect game for Skiz and I. We probably should have finished it, but I think viewership wise didn't seem like a lot of people were enjoying it as much as we were. And we were wanting to get back to Naked and Scared, I think. So we kind of cut it short a week early. Probably should have just finished it out because now we have regrets. And people asking, whatever happened to that? It just felt weird at the time because like everybody had already played it. So I think that viewership wise, people were like, oh, I just watched Tango and Brody play this whole thing, so I already know how it goes. And so there wasn't a lot of interest viewership wise. At the end of the day, streaming is still somewhat a business. It takes two ruined your marriage. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, that was exactly like Skiz and I too. You know, we had the moments too where we're just like, just pull the lever. Did that raid fall down into? Looks like they fell down into the chorus farm. Whoops. What about Gang Beasts? I think we played that one too during the Zit's couch stream. I'm gonna be getting Jits and Zits mixed up. Zits is ZF Impulse Tango Skiz, and Jits is Joker Impulse Tango Skiz. Did I get that right? We just swap out Joker whenever for ZF. Did we? I thought we did Gang Beasts. Let me look at the game. Let me look it up real quick. Let me look up the game and then I'll remember. Gang Beasts video game. Oh no. No, I don't remember playing this one. I think what I'm thinking of is Tango and ZF actually made videos. Didn't they? Am I thinking of the right thing? I think when ZF stayed in the States for a couple weeks, him and Tango actually recorded Gang Beasts together and like posted videos to the channels. Am I getting the right game? Or was it a different one that they did? So many blocks to place. So many blocks. Ultimate Chicken Horse was super fun. We played that one before. The Ultimate Chicken Horse. That was good. Oh, they did play Human Fall Flat. Is that what I'm thinking of? Maybe they did both. Human Fall Flat is a goofy game. You guys are bringing up like old games. Like these games you're talking about are all like years old. Is there just nothing new? Need something new, something the world has never seen before. Be the first to cover it. Have we played Duck Game? No, but I heard it's very Among Us-like, right? Or is it Goose Duck or something like that? Co-op Double Dragon. Yes! Contra. Let's play Contra. That's a great idea. Ninja Gaiden. 2-player Ninja Gaiden. Let's go. Ah, forget it. Donkey Kong. Pong. We should have a little Atari night. Zombie. A lot of people suggesting Grounded, but Tango and Joker have played a lot of Grounded, apparently. They're over it. Goat Simulator. No, we need to play Power Washing Simulator, because I just got a new power washer, IRL, and it was super fun. I started to feel a little bit guilty about how much water, though, you know, was being used, but I think it's okay. All right, respect. You do you. You don't have to announce it to the chat. Jeez. Oh, man. Bye. This other streamer just started streaming and he's so much cooler than you. He's so much more entertaining and he actually knows how to use pick block. I'm gonna go watch him instead. Bye. Told you I was in a mood today. Pummel Party? You guys are making me look up all the games. Salt is real. Just got spicy impulse today, yeah. I'm fine. I'm in a good mood. Don't get me wrong. I'm just gonna point out when people you know, well, it's chat, right? It's chat. I don't hear your voices and see your facial expressions to know whether or not there's sarcasm or whatever behind statements you're making. But sometimes, you know, it's just like, socially that was kind of an awkward thing to do. So maybe I'll point it out just in case they want to rethink some of their decisions. Let's help each other be more socially acceptable. Pummel Party is Mario Party, but on PC. Mario Party's good. Mario Party's great vibe. Like that. I think we've actually suggested. Yeah. Jits have talked about doing like Mario Party specifically. And the only thing that needed to happen in order for us to do that was Tango needed a capture card to capture his Switch, which he doesn't currently have. So otherwise I think that would have been a thing already. So I guess by suggesting Pummel Party, it gets rid of the requirement of using a Nintendo, meaning he could actually we could make that happen. It could be a thing. I write that down. Okay, I wrote it down. I'll at least write it down so it's not forgotten. And then if I throw it in the Jits chat, then like they can analyze it and be like, yeah, this is something we want to do or not. So I just put Pummel Party in the Jits chat. Late Christmas gift for Tango. What, to get him a capture card? Yeah. I don't know if he has any desire to play Nintendo on stream. I like playing Mario Kart and stuff. Like, those streams are fun. I actually, more tracks came out, and I got asked to join a session with the boys. Who was it? I think Jimmy and Ollie and Martin, potentially. Played some of the new tracks. Just came out. They keep adding more tracks to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Business tour. It's like Monopoly but on PC. I don't know if Jits, like, if a board game style game would be very like on brand for Jits. You know what I mean? Like, we're more of a, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Probably not. Probably not. We like to keep things a little more silly than board game style games, I suppose. But it could be nice to shake things up too, do something a little different. Mario Party didn't count as a game, a board game. Yeah, no, I guess you're right. It's just a little sillier with the like mini games that are in it. Jackbox, yeah, we've done Jackbox before. We did Jackbox back at. We used to do. Every once in a while, we'd get together at Tango's house and do streams from there, IRL streams. Even when Zedif wasn't around. Right? Did we do one without Zedif? Pretty sure we did. Look at those guys. Look at those idiots down there. Let's go. Yeah, let's go across this way. What happened to their leader? Big Jits Phasmo and Vade stream fan. Thanks. Yeah, those are games that definitely fit our vibe for sure. It's getting to the point though with Phasmo that we've played it so much that like it's starting to feel like, oh, we should be better at the actual game. But also at the same time, like, that was never our goal. Our goal wasn't to become like super expert Phasmo players. We just wanted to like focus on the fun and entertaining aspect of it. So now that we've played it so much and we're not like super experts, we're in this weird spot. Ultimate Chicken Horse we've played, yeah. Yep, we've played it. I don't think as Jits, but maybe me, Tango, and Skiz played it together at some point. Kind of an older game, though. I don't know if they still like make updates to it or not. Was it just me and Skiz? I thought Tango was in on it as well, the Ultimate Chicken Horse. For some reason, I remember Tango being there. Should do a Jits Zits multiverse stream. It's tough. It's tough with time zones. Because typically, like, Skiz can't stream until the afternoon because he works full-time job. And by that time, it's like Zedif's nighttime. Time for bed. So it's kind of hard to get everybody together. Zedif needs to come to America again, is the deal. Bring Zed to America. That fixes everything. We got people being amazing once again. Sorry, I haven't looked over in a while. My bad. Thanks for being patient. All the bits and the resubs. Western Dragon, thank you so much for the 100 bits. How does the new shovel feel? It's still got that new shovel smell. It's amazing. Oh, yeah. Yeah, just... smells so good. New shovel smell. It's got a hint of netherite in it. It's good. It's good stuff. Thanks for asking. No shovel shuffle. No, I missed it. We gotta bring back the shovel shuffle at some point in time. We didn't do enough with the shovel shuffle. We should have like made merch and stuff. Oma Plays, thanks for the 300 bits. Appreciate you. No message, but thank you so much. We're just partying apparently. JTD, thanks for the 500 bits. You sure can pick your friend's nose, but they won't like it much. But you can do it. Don't ask me how I know. Oh, man. Rugaroo, thank you so much for the 15 months. Glad you could catch the stream today. Hopefully it just means like people are on vacation and stuff and they're around just chilling at home, enjoying some time off. Watching some dude place a lot of green terracotta. It's gonna be fun though, because now next video, like if this gets done, I could probably start off next video with one of my patented intro time lapses. I think people like those. Big intro time lapse of just this whole place getting turned into a PCB. And then we can like actually start to build and connect some farms. In the mood to farm. Been doing a lot of iBuy and stuff lately. I think I'm in the mood for some automation. It's been a while since I flexed my redstone muscles. So I think that's how we'll start off 2023. With a redstone-y video. Don't know what I want to do yet. Maybe like some super moss farm into composting into auto something or a flower farm. I don't know. I don't know what. I want something interconnected though. I want to really start showing how pieces of this industrial district are like working together in like a harmony, like a fully automated fashion. So I think it's time for me to start planning that. Probably be good, considering like I want to hit the ground running on Monday. Probably if I don't plan it today or this weekend at all, maybe Monday we like actually do like a proper planning stream. You know what I mean? We brainstorm together and come up with something super cool. This place could use a central storage. That would help with our shulker box monsters, right? Not a bad idea. Not really not really the hard-hitting return to Hermitcraft type video I'm looking for, though. It's Grex. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted sub bomb. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for being amazing. If you guys get gifted a sub, make sure you say thank you. Oh, my bottle. My bottle says, "You shall have some water." You see that? And then it's like, I got you. I got you. I got you. You drank a little bit. I'm gonna log that for you. I'm gonna log that in the app. That's what happens with fancy bottle technology. Love the Mario Kart with Silent Whisper. So most people saw the Silent Whisper one. Nobody's mentioning Terrace. Silent Whisper is a pretty popular Bedrock YouTuber, right? I could use my axe. I could have used my axe. Probably would have been smarter. So yeah, I guess I could see. Yeah, he's very big in the Bedrock community. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, a lot of people saw his video, not so much the Terrace HD, who's the dude that actually made the mod. More people are seeing Silent's video than his, which feels a little bad, but that's just the way of the world, I suppose. I'll think about it. I wasn't really planning on doing a lot of like work. You know what I mean? And editing that footage from that session is definitely like work. Like that's some hard editing right there. I thought about sending it off to my editor, like that sometimes I get to help me on stuff. Nubsy is his name. Nubsy, you were here earlier, weren't you? Shouldn't you be sleeping? Don't you go to sleep at this time? I was thinking about sending it off to Nubsy. You want to do it? Are you sure? It is a mess, dude. It is a mess. The footage is a mess. You want me to send it to you? All right. Okay. If chat promises they'll watch it, chat, you have to watch it because I gotta pay Nubsy for this edit. It is gonna be a grueling edit. Okay. All right, I'll send it to you, Nubsy. Here's the deal. The audio is a mess, so I have 11 different audio tracks, one for each person in the Discord call, and you're gonna have to individually like go through and level them like as they talk, basically. And some of them, as things got crazy, some of them didn't keep it PG, so I'm gonna need you to cut out all that. It's a big project. Yeah, it's a big project. If you're willing to do it, and we get enough people that will actually watch it to help pay for the edit, then yeah, I'll send it. You know, even if it doesn't like get the views to pay for the editing, you guys want to see it, we'll just do it. I'll take the hit. Okay, Nubsy, I will. I'll put it on the NAS for you after the stream today. I can't do it right now, otherwise the upload's gonna cause some stream issues probably. All right, guys, we'll do it. Hope your editor can handle 12 audio tracks, 12 separate audio tracks. Oh, and then you gotta like line it up and stuff too. Ooh, okay. It's a big edit, man. If you can, take a look at the way that well, Terrace had everybody's footage, so he was able to do a really cool edit where he's switching between POVs. You'll just have mine, but I suppose you'll make it cool. You always do. What is it? So Terrace HD is a YouTuber who also like knows how to do like kind of like modded Minecraft stuff. It's in Bedrock, which surprised me, but he basically, between him and 2 other developers, were able to make Mario Kart in Minecraft, and it like legit felt like you were driving Mario Kart and you were getting power-ups and everything. There was some buggy stuff, but where's my rockets? Uh-oh. Why don't I have a rocket box? I always have a rocket box in here. Don't tell me I like took it out and set it down. That'd be the worst idea ever. So yeah, we played Mario Kart in Minecraft. It was super fun. Uh-oh. I have 4 rockets to my name. Yeah, they retextured llamas into carts. And then they used Blockbench to model the carts and stuff. And they even made like my own custom cart. Skizzo Man joined me. There was a bunch of cool. Oh yeah. It's where was it? Here we go again. Here we go again. Where's the rockets? No. Great. I just looked next to the ender chest. There's that. That has totems. No rockets to be found. Not you. Not you. Come on. Ooh. Oh, 3 rockets left. Okay. Oh, jeez. If we have to fly home... Well, there's gunpowder, so we should be okay. Well, we can make some if we have to. Pearl, really? I need Pearl. Pearl! Pearl! Help! Help me, Pearl. This place is a mess. Yeah, I thought I had my rocket box red. I thought I dyed it red. Apparently not. Alright, we'll just make some more. Paper goes down there. I set it down in my base. Oh, that's a terrible place to leave it. That's a terrible place to leave it. Oh, I covered all this up. I can't get down there anymore. What am I supposed to do? A red shulker bit box by the crafting table. No, I think I looked in it. All right. I'm gonna go down here and get some paper. We'll just craft some. It's fine. It's fine. Do need to get down there though. Like, can I just go through here? I suppose. Wow. I think I'm out of shulker boxes. We filled all. Look at all that. Jeez. That's a lot. Okay. We'll be okay. Between the gunpowder box is red. Good on me for that. Let's just use the gunpowder box then. We'll turn it into a rocket box slowly. And that'll work. Okay. We're good. Oh, thanks for thanking somebody for the gift sub. Whiskey Nehan, thank you for the $20. Can you dig it? Says towards the Mario Kart edit. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, Nubsy, it's happening. You're gonna do it. Are you sure you got time, Nubsy? You're busy. You're busy, dude. But if you got time, I will send it to you. Oh man. How much sugarcane does one need? That's a lot of sugarcane. And bamboo. Oh my gosh. Why do I have so much stuff? I'm too rich. Just joined. What's up? We're just talking about having the footage that I did for Mario Kart and Minecraft edited by my amazing editor Nubsy, who raised his hand and said, I will edit this for you if you want. So I guess we're gonna have it edited. I don't know what channel it's gonna go on. I gotta wait and see. I feel like it's one of those that won't do well on my main channel, which you guys know how YouTube works. Might be a second channel thing. We'll see. We'll see how it turns out. I said the same thing about the Among Us video, and then I ended up putting it on the first channel, on the main channel, and it did fantastic. So, you guys all saw that video? Played Among Us with Grian and Joel and Lizzie and a bunch of cool people. Pixel Rifts played Among Us for the first time. That was fun. And Nubsy edited that one for me. That was really cool. That was really cool. Oh, does Nubsy not have VIP? That's my bad, dude. Yeah, you got time, don't worry. Okay. It's so weird that your name on here is spelled different than on Discord. What do we do? /VIP at that's you. Oh, that's you. All right, there you got it. Now you can talk when you need to. Your name was taken. Ah, I got you that. I got you that VIP just in time. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to answer that fast. You've been like, sorry. Chat's on. Is chat always on slow mode? Yeah. I suppose that's necessary if I'm going to be able to read some of these. Okay. Okay. Sorry guys, we got to go repair the pickaxes and dig a little bit more terracotta. What time is it? Oh, we're an hour and a half in. We're good. Actually, let's take a quick look at the progress. Ooh. My eyes are always a little bit bigger than my stomach on these projects, aren't they? We wanted to fill in this entire square today by the end of stream. Progress. I love it when people like catch the old inside joke stuff. All right, Enderman farm, and then Mesa. Try to remember what we're doing this time. I can stream longer. Oh, I can. What if I promised my wife I'd go to lunch with her? Dropped it down to 15 seconds from 30. All right, cool. Yeah, slow mode, but it's not too bad. I like that. Yeah, it's my Friday thing. I don't know if we're still gonna do it in the new year or not. We kind of have some goals to oh. We'll just wait our turn. I was actually taking some of his XP on accident. Oh man. I was hoping he'd turn around and be like, oh! You know, just totally just scare him. I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, you guys always tell me to fill my inventory before I step up to this thing, and I don't do it. I know, River Kent. I know. That would have been smart. Yeah, maybe he did IRL and how you supposed to know, right? If his mic wasn't on. We tried. I mean, he needs a chest. We need a chest that has like a clock that spits all the ender pearls out, and then I could just step up to the chest and like throw every single ender pearl in there. Yeah, it needs like a dropper to just shoot it off in the void. Then it wouldn't be a problem. I just turn around and I use my fancy item inventory management mod thing to move everything at once. It'd be amazing. Or yeah, just like have a filter underneath them that underneath all this it just sucks it up. Oop, hi Pick, I see you. Sucks it all up, right? So they're not sitting here like this. But I think this is down at the bottom of the world. I don't think it can go any lower. Yeah, that's what the iron bars are for, to go throw them, but it's easier for me to shift click everything, or in this case alt click everything into a single chest than it is for me to like throw them through the bars. Now, when we turn it off, everything here falls down. Here does not. So there's still some items sitting around. Not perfect. It's not perfect. Yeah, I could have built it just a few levels up and then added some redstone and stuff underneath to take care of all these little nuisances. But that's okay. Still a fantastic farm. Just throw it in a shulker box and throw it in the void. That's not a bad idea, actually. that's not a bad idea. So here's the problem with so there they go. Those stay there. Not a big deal. Here's the problem is like I come over here and I want to like control Q. Sure. But like you really got to watch what you're doing. Cuz I don't want to throw anything into the void that I actually need. Where if we had like a what you guys are saying, this would work. Let's see. I got to put this somewhere where it'll fit. All right. So let's say, oh, I just picked up. Oops. Oh, my inventory is full again. That's okay. Bye. And then that just like whoop goes off into the void. Done. That would be much better, right? Look at us. We're doing. I do want to keep 2 stacks. Actually, we're keeping that. Oh wait, did that just go away? No, we got it. Ender pearls for days. Woo. Yeah, I don't want to throw the wrong thing into the void. That'd be bad. That'd be bad, okay? I love that dragon. Let's give a little smack on the tush. Oh yeah, and we're back here. Excellent. Look at how cool it looks. Flat ground. Pearl threw something that she needed into the void in hardcore. Oh man. Or Pearl. Can we stand today? Yeah, let's stand up. Maybe the void's not, or the nether's not the best place to switch modes here to standing mode, but we've been streaming for an hour and a half. I'd like to stand for a little bit. Once we get to where we're supposed to go, and of course I've forgotten where we're going. Sorry. Wrong way. Wrong way. It's down here. Need a better path to this way. I can't. Yeah. Fine, it's fine. We know what we're doing. I need to find a better way to get there. You didn't fix your bow. Dang it! Oh man. We didn't fix our bow. Shoot. Is there a bed here? I think I left a bed. I'll fix it when it snaps, exactly. Tango said keep it coming. We'll keep every stream. We'll just talk a little bit more about. Okay, I'm still trying to figure out what I missed on the whole pick block thing. You know, when you have a shulker box, you can't pick block it. Is that what you were giving me a hard time for? Because I wasn't pick blocking it? Because you can't. So, like, is that what I failed on? Something that couldn't be done in the first place? All right. I'm not letting it go, apparently. Great. Oh, yeah, I was going to stand up. Right. Do we want to take a break at all? What am I doing on water and stuff? No, I'm okay for now. Let's just stand up. This is going to go burr. Don't freak out. How about a forehead stream? I'll raise the desk, but I won't stand up. Oh, this thing is dying. Don't you go dying on me. Okay. What happened to the music? There used to be music. I don't know what happened to the music. Let it go. Don't try to do pick block anymore. Oh, my pretzel rocks player died. Oops. So weird without music. There we go. It's Real Mystery. Thank you for the gift sub bomb. Appreciate you, my friend. No music. No can you dig it. Just nothing. Nothing works. Oh my goodness. Jack Heck Mango. Speaking of can you dig it. Jack Heck Mango, thank you so much for the $50 can you dig it. Lunch with the wife on you. Thank you for the year plus of laughs and next level. Unbeatable paternal vibe to 2023 being filled with as much love, success, and swag that 2022 had and more. Jakey Poo. Thank you so much, Jake. Appreciate that. You're super, super kind of you to cover lunch with my wife today. Thank you. Appreciate that. I always have a fun time telling her, you know, when I go to pay the bill. So yeah, this lunch actually was paid for. Somebody donated, you know, in this case, I'll say Jake donated $50. Paid for the lunch today. I don't know where we're going. I asked her. I thought maybe we'd go to like, we kind of switched between like this kind of sports bar type place that has, you know, pub grub, and another Mexican food place that we really like. It has really good chips and salsa. So we just sit there, chips and salsa. And before we have our main meal, which we never can finish because we filled up on chips and salsa. I asked her and she didn't really want to go to either one. So today we might shake things up and do something different. It's crazy. It's crazy. The idea of doing something new. It makes me, it scares me. Yeah, the bar food, you guys know I have an addiction to nachos. So I typically get the nachos or loaded tachos. They have loaded tachos, which is tater tots that they put all the fun stuff on, you know, cheese and guacamole and cream cheese, not cream cheese, sour cream and jalapenos. They have the best jalapenos, this place. They're like super fresh and super spicy. Every time my wife gets like something with the jalapenos, she gets the jalapeno sweats, you know? She always has to get a water, a huge thing of water. You can't hear the music. It's there, it does. Is the music quiet? Okay. And people are like, don't touch it. Don't touch it, it's fine. We don't like crazy loud music in streams. Heard that water isn't the best thing to go with chilies. Well, yeah, if you wanted to cool your mouth down, you probably want something more like milk or something like that, right? Water doesn't usually do the trick, but I mean, works enough for her, well enough for her. Not big milk drinkers. Neither one of us are. Neither one of us really care to drink milk. Milk be hitting different, yeah. Milk is gross, somebody said. Third Ferguson. Milk's gross. Yeah, it's interesting, like I drank a lot of milk as a kid, and then like at some point I just kind of grew out of it, and I didn't drink milk very much at all. And then like now when I try milk, it is I'm with you. Like it's kind of like feel like it's gross. It's just a taste bud thing, you know? Taste buds change. How you gonna get strong bones without that calcium you get in milk? Drink rice milk instead. Interesting. Yeah, oh, I guess that's true. I do almond milk, but I don't drink it straight. I usually mix it with, you know, like in my Dunkin' cold brew coffee. Mix in the almond milk. I can't drink coffee black. I tried. It's too much. If it works for you, if it works for you, verified goat, then Will we be doing any more factor streams? I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't have anything arranged with them in 2023 just yet. But we literally just did like 3 campaigns, like within, I don't know, 5 months, 6 months maybe. So probably take a little bit of a break before, you know, we'll see. You know, it's up to them if they want to come back and do some more. You know, I think at some point they probably figure like, oh, everyone's already heard about us through, you know, at least, you know, my viewers mostly have heard about it and have made up their mind on whether or not they're going to do it. So them sponsoring me again may not be as lucrative for them. But all 3 times we did it, oh, they kept making the deal better. That's the thing. I told them, they're like, you know, how'd you do that? You know, you got a great following there. They believed in you and believed in your vouching for factor and stuff. And I was like, well, you guys offered 60% off. Like, who's gonna turn that down? It was $20 to just try it. And they're like, oh, good point. It's like you guys want to keep giving my viewers amazing discounts so that they could try your product and see if I was lying about how amazing it was or not. Then, you know, what do you expect? People tried it out. I didn't see a lot of people getting back to me after the last factor sponsorship. A lot of people signed up, trying it for the first time, using that 60% off. If you did, how'd it turn out? Did you guys stick with it? Are you still getting factor meals every week? I'm still getting them, yeah. Was this factor subscriber for a while? It was good. Wish there was more variety. Yeah, I think at a certain point, yeah, you start to feel that. Like, they do change the menu up every week, but not like entirely. So, especially if you are a little bit picky about what you want to eat, like in my case, sticking to vegetarian, and in 2023, I'm planning on doing veganary. So for January, I'm gonna actually stick to full-blown vegan diet style for funsies. See how that goes. Just to see. And that would be tough. Like full-blown vegan on Factor would be tough because there's only like 2 or 3 meals on the menu every week that are full-blown vegan on Factor. So I could see where like if you had to choose those same meals every week, especially if you had to get multiples of them to stick to your diet, I could see where that would be a bit much. I'm one of those people though, like I feel like I could almost eat, if it's something I really like, I feel like I could eat it every day and it would take a long time before I got like sick of it, you know? I'm one of those people that can do that. Like every week when we go to meal prep, me and my wife, I'm just like, can we just make like 10 servings of this and just live off of this all week long? Do we have to really make like a whole bunch of different meals when we meal prep? And she's like, yeah, I'll get bored of it. I was like, aw. Because it'd be so much easier. Like, I'm all about convenience, right? It'd be so much easier to just meal prep 1 mega sized meal and just graze off of that all week long. As long as it's 20 pounds of poutine, right? Or nachos. Yeah. Some people don't like leftovers. Yeah, my kids are that way. My kids do not eat leftovers at all. I don't mind leftover. I don't see a problem with it. Especially like even like leftover French fries, right? Let's say you go out to eat and you order like a burger and French fries and you end up only eating half of the French fries or whatever because you're full. Because, you know, especially if you're going out to a restaurant here in America where the serving sizes are always way too big to eat in one sitting, you end up kind of taking home a little doggy bag, a little to-go bag. You go home and then the next day you're like, I want some French fries, and so you go to throw them on the plate, you throw them in the microwave, and you got soggy French fries, and they're not good. Well, there's a way around that. It's called an air fryer. So instead, you know, if you get yourself an air fryer, you throw those leftover French fries in the air fryer. As long as you air fry them long enough, they're going to be just as crispy as they were the day before. And then they're actually really good to have leftovers. So potentially just the way you're eating your leftovers, you know? Same with pizza, right? You microwave pizza, it's got the soggy crust. No. Doing it wrong. Throw it in the air fryer. Or an oven. An oven even works. Not a lot of people like to turn on their oven just for a few slices of leftover pizza. That's a lot of electricity and heating up your house and all that. Or just eat it cold. I never was really into cold pizza. I don't like, honestly, I'm not a big fan of cold food. It could be it could be like in the middle of summer, 100+ degrees out, and I still don't want to eat cold food. Like I struggle with like salads, which is not great considering I mostly eat plant-based. But I much prefer my vegetables to be cooked. And it's that part of the stream where we talk about food. Must be because I stood up. It's like whenever I stand up, I start getting hungry talking about food. I don't know how we got here. Cold fruit. Yeah, I mean, fruit's fine. I'm not that big of a fan of fruit, though, either. I don't eat a lot of fruit. Hey, good. Ender pearls. I'm not sure why I left this stairway to the beacon like it was important. Kind of an odd choice, but we're sticking with it. Deep fried pineapple. That sounds amazing. Yeah, I like cooked pineapple on pizza. I don't eat ice cream now. No, I'm not a big fan of ice cream. I'm not a big fan of dairy in general. We were just talking about how I don't drink milk. Not a big fan of dairy in general. The only dairy that I typically would eat, which I won't, well, I guess I won't be eating like real cheese, I guess, in January, but cheese. I just said it. I do like cheese. Deep fried ice cream? What are we at a state fair? That's the kind of stuff they do at the state fair around here. Deep fried ice cream. I don't even know how that works. For a while, I got into watching these food truck shows. The Great Food Truck Race. I can't remember what it was. Anyway, gosh, some of the stuff these like food trucks make is insane. It's like, how'd you even come up with this idea? It's basically like state fair type combinations. There was a moment in time where I looked at my wife and I said, should we buy a food truck? And thankfully she said no. Because that'd be so much work. And I'm officially hungry. Great. No cheese. Even if I do the vegan area or whatever, there's plenty of plant-based cheeses that are. I've tried them actually. They're just fine. And I've had some plant-based cheeses that are absolutely gross. Deep fried butter. Iowa State Fair. I've been to the Iowa State Fair actually. State Fair or County Fair? Maybe it's a County Fair. Can't remember what town it was in. I always have the livestock shows. No steak. No, I won't be eating steak. I've pretty much laid off of any meats for the most part for months now. Every once in a while I have a little bit. Had some fish sticks the other day. Just because it was convenient. My daughter wanted fish sticks, and so. But red meats, not too much. Not too much lately. Just something I'm not, something I haven't been desiring, really. Not some big sort of like goal to save the planet or anything. Most of the time when people are like, "Oh, I'm eating vegan," it's because they must be trying to Save the planet from all the cow farts. That's not it. This is my body feels better when I'm not eating meat, is all. I've learned. So it says I'm a chicken eater. There you go. There you go. Dad doesn't eat any red meat. Yeah, I mean, I suppose there are some health reasons why somebody wouldn't. Maybe that, I mean, that, I'm not saying that's the case, but actually they say it's not the cow's farts, it's the cow's burps that cause what is it? CO2? Basically, there's basically what of methane. Thank you. Yeah, methane. They're saying that because we have so much livestock to feed everybody all the red meats, the steaks, the burgers, that it's caused more methane gases than like emissions from cars. Don't know how true that is, but that's what I've heard. So if my choice to not eat meat helps in any way, that's great, but it's not like the reason. I heard H-E-R-D, I heard. Yeah. Like farm animals herding, get it? Uh-huh. Cars don't produce methane. Okay. Maybe not methane, but emissions that are supposed to be hurting the atmosphere. Right. Causing less environmental issues. It's not more methane than CO2, but methane is a lot worse. Can you dye brown terracotta? Yeah, we can on Hermitcraft. We have a data pack. We have a data pack that lets us do it. You think it's full of baloney? It's a fear tactic to get rid of meat. So you think all this talk about cows producing methane gases potentially affecting the environment in a negative way is a lie? It's interesting. I'm not sure why they would lie about that. It's not in the like economics. Economically speaking, I don't think it's in the best interest of like the US government to eliminate farming. In fact, they give stipends to farmers. They give farmers money to farm. My pick is dying. Let's try not to break a tool this stream. We broke a shovel. It's hard to know what to believe, though. I get you. It's hard to know what to believe. You know, you watch a show like Down to Earth or whatever, where they talk about a lot of this stuff, and it's like, okay, I haven't done any research. I've just watched this show, so I can either like take your word for it, or if I really want to like get educated, I can go try to research it myself. But even then, how are you supposed to know if what you're researching is propaganda? You know, it's hard to tell what's real and fake anymore. New topic can lead to politics. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Given what we haven't lied about, you never know. Yeah, we'll switch topics because, yeah, I suppose that this topic could lead to politics. Be politically charged in some way. Most of the things we think we know are based off of the avenues in which we get information from. And depending on what we've chosen as our resource for information, we are led in different directions, therefore causing divide. So too bad. But it is the way of the world. Information on the Life series. There is a little bit, I suppose. Grian was whispering to me in stream the other day that he was currently working on the idea for another season. His brain was tingling. It was a whisper, and I wasn't supposed to read it out loud, but it was a whisper, and y'all saw it on stream, so it was a bit of a joke. So yeah, I think Grian's got an idea of what he might want to do if and when we do another season of the Life series. Discussions have begun. I think I can confidently say that we should see a return. We should see a return of the Life series at some point in 2023. I think that's a safe bet. Alaric, thanks so much for the 1,000 bits. Loving your Iron Farm and Villager Breeder in the New World. Amazing. I'm glad it works for you. Yeah, some people had some trouble getting that to work for whatever reason. So I'm glad to hear that it worked for you. I've built it in a few worlds, my hardcore world, obviously, and it worked great. I was going to build it in the Skyblock world, but I ended up not for some reason. Wait, no, I did do it, didn't I? Yeah, no, I did do it. We have a Villager Breeder Iron Farm. Duh. So yeah, I built it in a few worlds and it's working great. I'm glad it worked for you. Thought you said you were going to delete that VOD. That VOD, Nubsy said. Yeah, I lied. I didn't delete it. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Green giving out top secret information live on stream. Can't hide that. You know, once it's on the internet, it's forever. Written in ink. Think you can delete the VOD, somebody's going to use the Wayback Machine and find it anyway. And the pick breaks. We've got a sliver. What are you talking about? Except now a hype train is rolling. So now, as we're supposed to be paying close attention to... I'm not going to risk it. I was going to stress you out a little bit. But because we broke the tool the other day, I decided it's not worth the joke. I was going to say, you guys got the hype train rolling. Now I'm going to be distracted. My pick's going to break. It's going to be your fault. Gunmetal Adventures, thanks for the 100 bits. And another 100 bits. So what are we gathering all this terracotta for? We are gathering this for the motherboard. The Industrial District motherboard. In fact, let's get back there, start placing blocks again. I think this is enough for now. What was I doing the other day when I gathered a bunch of this? Probably catching up on some videos. Somebody, there was a bunch of comments because when I posted the replay of the second channel, we talked about like, oh, we should name the motherboard. It should have like a model number or whatever. I think it was the ISV HC9, something like that. There was some good. Of course, it was all just letters and numbers. Stressed you guys out with the pick. Sorry. Until the daughter texts about the park. Oh, the park experience. Let's talk about that. So my daughter's been just obsessed with skateboarding, and she has basically just taken my older daughter's longboard. my older daughter hasn't used her longboard in a while, so it was okay, I suppose. So she's just like using the longboard, but she really wants to do tricks. She wants to get like the trick style skateboard. Is it the skateboards that you can do like ollies and stuff on? Do they have a name, or are they just a skateboard? And if it's not just a skateboard, then it's a longboard or a penny board or whatever, some other kind of board. I don't know this stuff. I should have asked yesterday because we went to a skateboard shop and the people there were like super cool. So I should have asked them probably, but I didn't. So it's just a standard, right? So she wants just a standard one. You've always just called them a skateboard, yeah. Wait, there's different types? What? So she's got a longboard currently that she's borrowing, so it's not hers, and she really wanted her own skateboard, but she wanted one that she could do tricks on. So we went into a skateboard shop to get like a regular skateboard for her. And we went in and straight away they were like, "Good day, mate. What can I do for you?" You know, and they had the total like Australian accent that I'm not going to try to do any further. And they were awesome. And not just the accent, they were actually cool peeps. And I was like, you know, I gotta, you know, and my daughter was with me. She's 11 years old. She came in and her baggy, you know, ripped knee pants with a baggy flannel shirt on, you know, like totally skateboard look. She's even like adopted the skateboard look. She's that into it now. And I'm like, you know, got a beginner here, you know. She wants to learn to just skateboard, you know. She's got a longboard, she knows how to ride it. She wants to do skateboard like tricks. So she needs a board she can do tricks on. Can you believe the entire shop is for selling skateboards? They didn't have any. They didn't have any skateboards. The entire, like, they had a few longboards, which did no good. They didn't have any skateboards. They were out of skateboards. I'm like, man, how do you guys make money? So there's right now in the US, there's some massive snowstorms and stuff happening in like the Northeast, just about everywhere. Actually, it's a lot of places have been getting hit really hard with storms. And so it's delayed like them getting materials, and then they basically sold out for all the Christmas stuff. And then just in general right now, it's hard to get materials. Still recovering from pandemic and stuff. So they were out. They had no skateboards, which was a bummer because we were on our way to the park to meet up with her friend who got a skateboard for Christmas. And so they were going to skate around the park together, and I was just going to hang out, make sure they didn't die, you know. Give me a chance to watch Terrace's Mario Kart video. But yeah, so she wasn't able to get a skateboard. They did say call back on Monday, see if they get them in stock by then. But it's funny though, my daughter showed up and she was cruising around that park on the longboard. She just taught herself how to ride this skateboard like last week, and her friend couldn't keep up with her. Felt a little bad. Her friend was struggling to keep up with her. I don't think it hurt her friend's feelings though, you know. Her friend seemed fine about it. They were having a good time. Not secretly like Tony Hawk, no. I did ride skateboard when I was younger though. Oh yeah, I said I'm gonna leave. Sorry. I rode some skateboard when I was younger. I never could figure out how to do an ollie. Could never get the back end off the ground. It just didn't make sense to me. I just couldn't do it. If I tried to ride skateboard now, I'd probably fall on my butt and get hurt. That was the funny thing is because my daughter actually got roller skates for Christmas. So she was out roller skating and then looked over and saw my other daughter's longboard and decided she wanted to try that instead. And now she's obsessed with skateboarding, and her roller skates are sitting there doing nothing. I'm like, dude, do you want us to return these? These roller skates? Like, you're not going to use them now or what? And she's like, no, I want to keep them. I'm just into skateboarding right now. I'm like, okay. Guess we should have got you a skateboard for Christmas instead. We are going back here. I had to think about it. I almost went to the wrong place. It's because I stood up and I'm hungry now. All I can think about is nachos. Dang it. Roller skate on the longboard. There you go. I was hoping she would get into like roller skate dancing. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? We stayed in San Diego one time in a like house on the beach, and there's like a little boardwalk thing. And every morning when I'd go out to have coffee out on the patio and just watch the waves, there was always this lady on roller skates that would like, you know, have the headphones on and roll up and would just be like dancing in her roller skates. And she'd like dance for like 15 minutes and then move on. It was interesting. It was fun. I don't know what else to say. So I was like thinking, oh, okay, my daughter's got roller skates, maybe, because we're gonna go to San Diego with the family this summer, and I thought it'd be funny if she showed up and she just like started roller dancing with that lady or something, if she's still doing it. How much does a skateboard cost nowadays? At the shop that we went to, they would have been like good skateboards, not like the kind you find in like Targets or Walmarts, you know what I mean? So it was gonna be like $100 for the pre-made ones. But like, yeah, I'm assuming if you're looking, you can probably get up to like $400 if you get in like the top of the line stuff. With my daughter, I figured, you know, she's new, like she's only been obsessed about this for a week. Probably don't get her a $400 skateboard, you know. But even $100, I was like, ugh, maybe we should just go to Target and find a cheapie. But I also don't want it like breaking on her and her getting hurt or anything, you know. So she got her wallet out, my daughter did, last night to see if she could afford it. She counted her money and she actually has enough saved that she could buy the entire skateboard herself. However, she does not want to pay for the entire skateboard herself, of course. So I'm like, I don't know. We just had Christmas. It feels bad to also get her something else. Like now it's starting to feel like a little bit of spoilage, you know? So maybe I'll chip in for some like new knee pads or something, you know? She has a helmet, but she couldn't find, maybe I just find her. She has like elbow pads, knee pads, and wrist guards for when she learned to ride her bike. We can't find them. The cheap trucks on the Walmart ones are terrible. Yeah, that's what I assumed, right? Like, I assumed like the Walmart, Target, whatever skateboards would be just not fun at all to ride. Skateboard's good exercise. You're rich, just buy her the board. I'm not spoiling my kid. Come on now. She's got to learn how to manage money and stuff. It's an important life skill. No big box stores. Yeah, no, I want to go to the skate shop. Like these people, like that's their small business, is selling skateboards. I'd love to go back there and buy from them if they had them. I mean, my daughter can wait. Like that's another lesson anyway. Is because obviously we wanted to roll in, buy the skateboard, roll out. She'd be like brand new skateboard, hanging out in the park with her friend, both on brand new skateboards, and you know, it would have been a cool experience. But they didn't have the skateboards, and so it's like, okay, this is good. My daughter needs to learn. Like you don't always get what you want. Sometimes you got to be patient and wait for things. So I said, all right, well we'll call back on Monday, see if you got any in stock. And now she can learn to have some patience and definitely make her chip in her own money. Whether she pays the whole skateboard or not, we'll see. That's true. Most of the money you hear about me spending is towards studio stuff. And there's a couple things going. One is it's to enhance the quality of whatever content I'm making, and two, it's also I get business write-offs for it. So from a tax perspective, it's not like I spent the entire amount of money. It's hard to explain. Still spent the money, just helps with taxes just a little bit. So it's like the $2,500 camera ends up being, I don't know how much it would save on taxes to write that off, but not as much, we'll just say. 50-50? I might think about 50-50. I wouldn't mind. My wife's a little more like, no, she's paying for the whole thing. I have a hard time with my daughters. I don't know if it's a normal father thing, but I do have a hard time not spoiling my daughters. I don't know why. It's something it's like innate and I can't control. So my wife always has to keep me in check there. I'm not alone. It's just a father thing. I don't know why. It's some paternal feeling that I just like never want my daughters to like be disappointed, you know? But at the same time, we also got to be a good parent and make sure that we don't just give them everything and spoil them, because then they're gonna live in a fake reality. With my son, it never really was a problem. My son never really asked for a lot. My son really isn't into like material things too much. Oh, that was very weird. I don't remember hitting the button to go free cam. What the? I'm like, who's here with me? That scared me. Yeah, my son was easy. He's like, just get me a decent computer and I'm happy. Like, and he's used that same computer for years. Taught him how to build it. That was a super fun experience. So my son, it was like a birthday present that did feel a little over the top. You know, like, don't typically spend $1,000 on presents for my kids for a birthday or Christmas or anything, but just decided that if this was gonna stick for a while that we would. And so we got him basically the parts to build a computer. So like, he got a whole bunch of presents because every single present was like a computer part. Obviously it didn't take him long to figure out what was going on as he was opening his birthday presents. So then once he was done opening the presents, then it was kind of like him looking at me like, okay, so you gonna build this or what? You know, like, you're the guy that knows how to build computers. Like, I built plenty of computers in my day. He didn't have a birthday party that year. That's true. So saved on the birthday party at least. And I said, nope, you're gonna build it, but I will watch. I will be here for advice. I will tell you, you know, if you need me to tell you what goes where and that kind of thing, I will. And I made him put it all together so that he could get comfortable building his own computer and learning what the parts did and how they connect and know why they connect this way and the difference between, you know, PCI and you know, well, I mean, they don't even have, his motherboard's newer. So like the 16 channel and the 4 channel PCI Express and anyway, all the stuff, right? Because even like understanding that, oh, I need RAM, oh, I need a video card, oh, I need SSD, we need a power supply, all this stuff. Like, he didn't understand like what all the different parts were even. So we got a chance to like go over that, and I can explain like, okay, this is on, you know, your memory, this is your RAM. Look at this cool little hidden SSD spot. His new motherboard has like the cool NVMe hard drive. Not even hard drive, it's just SSD, right? Where it's like hidden in the motherboard. Yeah, the M2. Super cool. It's a game changer, not having your PC case filled up with massive hard drives. So it was fun, and now he knows how to build a computer if he ever needs to again. So it was kind of more of just a, yeah, we threw down money-wise so he could have a good computer. But guess what? He hasn't needed anything since. His computers he's been happy with for years now. Making good progress on terracotta placement. Thank you. That was the plan. Have you had him build a pie system? No, I myself haven't even done that. Yeah, it was a long-term investment for sure. I'm a little nervous about him taking it to college because I'm not sure, with him getting roommates that he doesn't know, I'm not sure if they can be trusted, you know what I mean? So I might just get him like a cheap Chromebook or something for him to take. I don't know. Gotta wait and see what happens. My son's 18. He's going off to college next year. He's going to ASU for engineering. My guess is mechanical engineering. It seems to be what he's into, but he's going to go and take the classes and decide where he wants to lean in the engineering world. No Chromebooks. Are they bad? Are they super bad, the Chromebooks? I just know that they're cheap. He did say that like his books that he needs for his classes are in PDF form. Like he doesn't have to get the physical books and carry them around and have a heavy backpack. So if that's the case, I might invest in a decent laptop for him. They're cheap for a reason. Okay. All right. I'll stay away from the Chromebooks then. No experience with them. So maybe you guys just saved me from a bad purchase. So if so, thank you. What's a good laptop these days? MacBook? Really? No, I mean, he's been PC his entire life. I don't know if he'd want to switch to Mac. Lenovo? The Lenovo ones are heavy. Hold on. Oh. I had a sponsorship. I had a sponsorship for the Legion, Lenovo Legion, blah blah blah. Right? This is the same thing that B-Dub's got. Be gaming, right? It's heavy though. Like, sure, this thing is a beast, and we can game on it. I can play Minecraft and record. It can do all the things, but it's pretty heavy. I think you'd want something lighter. As I just like reach over and grab my. They sent this to me to do the ad. We be gaming on that thing, yeah. Maybe he will want that though, because he might want to also game in his dorm. He's gonna stay in a dorm. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Yeah, he probably will be wanting to game on it. Maybe it makes sense to get him something like that. Alas, Earwax, thanks for the 100 bits. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the subs, resubs, guys. You're amazing. Why are my feet starting to tingle? That's not good. Cut off blood circulation in my feet standing somehow. Oh, Andrew, thanks for the 100 bits. Longboard plus 10-foot wide sport kite for all the speed. Oh my gosh, that sounds super dangerous. So that sounds fun though. If you have a straightaway and the wind is right. Oh man, that sounds awesome. The tingles. I know. I was standing in one spot for so long that like my toes started to tingle. That can't be a good sign. Maybe I should skip the nachos today. Yeah, I'm gonna have to ask him. We're gonna have to talk about it. We got a lot of things to figure out, like what he needs for college. So. All the terracotta today. He won't be sleeping in class. He'll be gaming. You know, Lenovo never came back to me for more ads. I tried to do my best with the one I had and try to make it somewhat like B-Dub style. I think I did a good job on it. You guys probably didn't see it because it was in between seasons of Hermitcraft when I did the ad for Lenovo. The timing was just not great, and we ended up putting that one in the hardcore series I was doing. Faven saw it. You liked it. It was no B-Dubs ad, but it was. I did do more than I usually do for integrated sponsorships like that. But like, they never came back to me for another one. That's all right. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. The sad thing was, like, inventory was so bad with the laptops when they were wanting me to do the ad, which it felt weird. Like, why do you want me to advertise this if you're having a hard time like keeping them in stock? So the one they sent me wasn't even as good as what I was advertising for, which is weird. It was supposed to have an RTX video card in it, and it had a GTX video card, like literally in the footage where I'm like bragging about this RTX video card. The sticker on the laptop says GTX. Because that's what they sent me. I was a little like, come on, man. Come on, man. You can't even send me the laptop you want me to sell? Come on, man. They didn't have any. It was pandemic. Like, parts were, it was tough. That also got me thinking, like, why am I selling this if you can't even keep enough in stock as it is? Marketing's weird. Laptop was great, even though it was a GTX, but still, would have been nice to have the newer one. Now that laptop is used for when I do drum streams. It's literally just an iPod. It's how I play music through my drums. Asus ZenBook 14, light, powerful, good battery, really affordable, $749. Yeah, I mean, oh, that sounds good. I'd like to keep it under 1,000, if possible. I took that note. Thank you. I'll look into that. Appreciate the suggestion. I haven't really looked into the laptop market lately. I don't really know what's out there. How do we pronounce it? Asus or Asus? Or let's only stick to those two in case there's other ways. Sus or sus? Is it sus? Is it Among Us? Is it sus? Asus. Asus. Oh, that sounds better that way anyway. Sus like Among Us or Seuss like Dr. Seuss? Nobody actually knows. And if you think you know, you're probably wrong. I just asked these questions so that we can up the chat interaction. I don't know if that has any impact on Twitch. %50 of you have to be correct. Right, just by law of odds, I suppose. The light's been changing today. What do you guys think? Should we stick with the webcam? Should we stick with this Elgato face cam? Feel good enough? Do I have a full face? Holy cow! When did I do that? Wait, is that actually your chat? Huh. Forgot I did that. Camera look good enough? Oh, now the full cam, you can see that I didn't put any product in the back of my hair. So it's a little fuzzy. There's a 5-second delay on that? The lights are... Oh, because you guys are seeing the top of the chat. Well, I could fix that. Hold up. Hold up. Fluffy hair, yay. When did I... Did I do this like yesterday? Hold on. Let's pull this up. Oh, we don't want that. There we go. How about now? Yeah, we want the bottom of the chat, because the bottom of the chat's the newest stuff. Pronounced a dude. Hi, Mom, I'm on TV. Look at all that gray. There's no gray. In fact, just for saying that, we're going to continue playing the video game. You saw nothing? Not a single... That wasn't... just lighting. It was just a lighting. That's why I need new lighting. Is because sometimes the current lighting makes my hair look like there's some gray hairs in it. But really, that's just a reflection off the discombobulator and the wick whack. Sometimes when the light hits right, it'll make my hair look a little different color, like it's gray. Shut up! Blame the flux capacitor. What? Oh, man. Oh, I just realized. Okay, well, I just realized one thing. We're literally placing Terracotta where farms will be, but I suppose it's not bad. Like, we placed all this terracotta in this square, but really this square is just a marker. I don't exactly know the size of the farm, so it's fine. You can't read signs in free cam mode, huh? There's no way that's a blank sign. Oh, it's not a blank sign. It says pumpkin farm. We definitely need that. That's going to be a cool looking one because it's going to be a tower. You're 10 years younger than me. You had gray hair since you were 18. Just have to own it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, my gray hairs came in kind of early too. Like early 30s, it started coming in. I noticed. It's not a big deal. I'm out of terracotta. Oh, right. Yeah, we don't do ages in chat because like Twitch doesn't like personal information. Sorry, I always forget about that. Not a big deal if you did. You're not in like serious trouble or anything, but there's some sort of weird Twitch thing that's just like no, it's like a little rule. No personal information should be put in Twitch chat. I guess it's you know, you don't want people doxing you or whatever. I don't know why. I don't know why they're worried about it, but it's a rule, so we try to abide by it. Silver foxes are a thing. All right, all right, all right. I'm gonna sit down for the last 30 minutes. I don't know what's up with my feet today. I'm on like a standing, whatever they're called, mat, and my feet are still being like, no, I don't like this. They're cold. I think my feet are cold. Cold in here. Blame the rain. Whoop. My phone didn't fall. Oh. There we go. Desco's bird once again. I know it didn't stand for long. You can like hear it when I talk. I'm always nervous that my desk is going to keep going like past its preset with my legs underneath it, and I'm just gonna get crushed. You live at the same address as the Simpsons. That must be fun. Tell Bart I said hi. I mean, I go way back. Like to the 90s. No matter how old I get, that dude stays the same age. It's insane. Wish I knew his secret. Funny new video. I crushed my legs live on stream. Let's not talk about where the camera went. Gonna be bald soon? I don't think so. It doesn't really run in my family. I see no signs of hair loss. So I'll take the grays, I suppose. His secrets are Butterfingers, yeah. That's right. That's all you gotta do. Make sure nobody ever lays a finger on your Butterfinger and you're gonna be young forever. Perfect. I was surprised it rained again today. I didn't see rain in the forecast. Are we talking about weather? We went from talking about gray hairs and balding to weather. What is happening? Come on, we're cooler than this. I learned how to middle click. Oh man, not salty. No, just ornery. Ornery's a good word. We're ornery. No, ornery's a word my grandma would have said. Dang it. How do I feel about mayonnaise? Yeah, I love that subject. Let's talk about food again. I'm all for mayonnaise. I used to be a Miracle Whip guy. Miracle Whip was awesome. I used to Miracle Whip everything, and then I switched to mayonnaise, and I don't regret it. Never switched back. Mayonnaise is great. Put mayonnaise on sandwiches. In fact, if I'm making myself a sandwich, I load it up with mayonnaise. Love mayonnaise. Ew, Miracle Whip. There's one thing that I still prefer Miracle Whip for. My mom has a recipe for deviled eggs that involves using specifically Miracle Whip. And in that recipe, like, if it was anything other than Miracle Whip, it would not be as good. I know this because I've tried. I've tried mayonnaise-based deviled eggs, and it wasn't the same. Tried mustard-based deviled eggs, not the same. Miracle Whip and deviled eggs. Give it a go. Give it a go if you haven't tried it. You haven't experienced deviled eggs the way they're meant to be experienced if you haven't tried. Now, if you are from an upbringing where you were raised on mustard-based deviled eggs or mayonnaise-based deviled eggs, you might struggle with the Miracle Whip taste at first, but give it a few tries, and you will recognize that it is the clear winner of how you should make deviled eggs. And I'm sure there's some people here that are like, what the heck is a deviled egg? Deviled egg is, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you hard boil eggs and then you take the yolk out and then you mix it with stuff. You mix the yolk with, in our case, Miracle Whip, and probably a few other things. I forget what the other thing is. It's a spice that's red. Anyway, and then you cut the egg. You cut the eggs in half when you take the yolk out, and so they got like a little bowl. Like your hard-boiled egg has a little bowl. It's half egg, half of the egg, and then it's got a little bowl in the middle where the yolk used to be, and then you put the mixture back in the middle, and you like serve it with the egg facing up. You know, the yolk back in the middle but mixed. Paprika, that's probably it. Yeah, it's probably paprika. I think you just sprinkle the paprika on top. It's kind of like a garnish, like just give it that look and a little bit of spice. Not gonna have any deviled eggs in January though. But I did have some at Christmas. My mom made them. She always does. Whenever we have family get-togethers, it's like my mom's staple. She always has to make the deviled eggs. My mom makes deviled eggs. My sister makes cheesy potatoes. And she knows those are my favorite too, because I like cheese and potatoes. Cheesy mashed potatoes. Well, they're not mashed. They're like diced, I guess. It's finely diced with cheese. Oh, so good. Why are we talking about? Never had deviled eggs. Give it a go. Give it a go. Look up a recipe. Give it a go. They can't be that hard to make. Just boil some eggs and then cut them open, take out the yolk, mix it with some stuff. My wife likes the mustard kind. I'm not a big fan of mustard, so smashed potatoes. Is that what it's called when they're not like mashed, but they're still in like a diced, like almost like small cubes. Not perfect small cubes or anything. It's not like she had to like measure. Mustard kinds are the best. If that's what you were raised on, then yeah, you're gonna definitely feel that way. That's the way my wife is. My wife does not like my mom's deviled eggs as much as the kind she makes, because she was raised on the mustard kind, and it's kind of hard to switch. I think that's the way with most things, right? Like you grow up eating a certain way, and then it's such an odd thing when you get married to somebody that experience life different than you know, and not just food, but like other things. And then you got to figure out like how to meet in the middle type thing, you know, like one of you doesn't want to just give up everything you ever knew because the other one is different, right? Let's just stick to mustard based deviled eggs versus mayonnaise based deviled eggs, you know. Like my wife won that one because she does the most of cooking because she really likes to cook, and I only cook like simple things. So yeah, if your partner's allergic, obviously you're gonna make the sacrifice, right? That's what marriage is about. But you know, with my wife handling most of the cooking because she prefers it that way, she likes to cook. I just had to accept the fact that our deviled eggs were going to be the mustard based ones. And they're fine. They're fine. They're good. But they're not the Miracle Whip based ones that I grew up on. So anytime we go and my mom makes them, I usually dive in pretty hard. Fiance doesn't eat mac and cheese or grilled cheese, and I've considered asking for the ring back. That's rough. Oh yeah. Let's see. Was there anything that I like really had to give up? Oh man, that's asking a lot. That's asking a lot. No mac and cheese. We ate mac and cheese for dinner last night. I made it because my son had his wisdom teeth out and he needed something that was soft enough to eat. So I made just like the boxed Kraft mac and cheese. You know, that I know how to do. I'm such a good cook. It's flawless. I didn't forget the milk or anything. Oh man. We have a joke in my family because when I was really young, probably 5 years old, my sister was babysitting me and she made mac and cheese. Kraft mac and cheese. You guys all know the box, right? And I took a bite of it and it tasted really weird. Not good. And I was like, what's going on here? What's up with this mac and cheese? It tastes weird. And she realized that she forgot to put the milk in it. She completely forgot to add the milk to it. And it did not taste good. And so then it was like a joke, like that she couldn't even cook mac and cheese properly, you know? We razz her about it, you know? She's a good cook now, obviously. What's Miracle Whip? Never heard of Miracle Whip. Hard to explain. It's a condiment. It's I don't know. Mayonnaise is an egg-based condiment. I just thought of that. Like if you add, so is Miracle Whip also like egg-based? We used to make our own mayonnaise. When we were doing something called the Whole30, we had to make our own mayonnaise in order for it to be like Whole30 approved. It was like a very, very restrictive diet, no sugar, no additives and stuff like that. So we had to make our own mayonnaise, and it was literally just eggs and extra virgin olive oil. Right? Yeah. I think that's all it was. I can't remember if there was anything else in there. I'm guessing Miracle Whip is pretty much the same. Oh, lemon juice. You're right. Yeah, some lemon juice. You've made it before then, yeah? You've made it before. Sounds like you knew the recipe. Now, making Miracle Whip is a lot harder than it sounds. Like there's a science to it. So you do the eggs, right? You mash up the eggs, you blend them up or whatever, scramble them, I guess, and then you have to, as you're like mixing in the blender or the mixer or whatever, you have to pour in the extra virgin olive oil super slow. So that, yeah, it's a process called emulsion is what Nuria is saying. I didn't know that word, so thank you. So at some point it goes from like this liquid to the normal texture of mayonnaise. And if you don't do it just right, you will literally waste an entire jar of extra virgin olive oil, which is not cheap. And I have had that happen to me before, and it did not feel good. It did not feel good. The emulsification process. Yes. Love the technical. I do want to learn how to cook better. Like I do have an interest in like not becoming a chef or anything, but like really getting into properly cooking like real meals, not Kraft mac and cheese or I make a mean egg sandwich too. Pro tip, use a blender. Yeah, we had a, what did we use? I guess it was like a mini blender. It wasn't like a full-size one. Both are gross in your opinion. I could see people not liking it. I mean, it's got a bit of a texture that may not be pleasing for some. Food processor. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe we used a food processor, not a blender. Yeah, it was a food processor. See, I know my stuff. I think now we probably got one of those fancy ninja blenders. Oh my gosh. Thing's amazing. But my wife uses like every day when we have our morning smoothies. Aioli's good, yeah. Aioli's made with mayonnaise, isn't it? Isn't one of the ingredients of aioli mayonnaise? So you like need mayonnaise for aioli, right? Yeah. Aioli is a good sauce. I like it. Doesn't make me hungry. Why do we keep talking about food? Oh, it's that part of the stream. It's mayo with garlic. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. You guys had fry sauce before? I'm sure this has come up on stream before. Fry sauce, it's a mix of ketchup and mayonnaise. So good. So good. It's like the best way to dip your fries, you know? Fries and straight mayonnaise? Mm-mm. Fries and ketchup? Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Not a bit huge fan, but yeah. Fries in fry sauce? Amazing. Some dude's fry sauce is good. The one that I first learned about fry sauce was from it was a fast food place in southern Idaho, and they're throughout Utah as well. It's a fast food place called Arctic Circle, and they had a fry sauce that was so good that they actually sold the bottles. And every time I would go to visit my wife's family, because she was from southern Idaho, we would go in and I'd always buy a bottle of fry sauce and I'd bring it back with us. Campfire sauce, yes, absolutely. Red Robin's campfire sauce is also very, very good. It's got like a barbecue. It's almost like ketchup that tastes like barbecue chips, right? It's good. That probably wasn't the best way to explain it, but that's a good sauce too. Red Robin, yum. Shoot, maybe that's where my wife wants to go to eat today. I don't know. You get their endless fries with fry sauce, and that's a good meal. It doesn't really matter what else you get. Get a salad and fries and you're good. Yeah, it's barbecue, mayo, and ketchup. There you go. That's the mixture for campfire sauce. Such a good name for it too. Campfire is the barbecue flavor. Don't have a Red Robin. Oh, that's a bummer. Red Robins are pretty good. Jack says, either way, a laptop for college is essential. As a junior in college with a laptop and gaming PC, being able to do my work portable and stuff has been a huge lifesaver. So yeah, we'll definitely have to do that then. Especially if he's saying that he can get his books and then he can take the laptop to class, and he's like basically carrying around all his books, but in just a laptop form. Like, that seems so much better than a backpack full of heavy books. I don't know why that's still a thing, actually. I guess it's because not every kid can like afford a laptop, and not every school can afford to give every kid a laptop either. But yeah, hopefully someday we don't have to carry around all these massive books. Like, my daughter, like, her backpack weighs more than she does when she goes to school. Laptops are cheaper than the books anymore. I know, like the colleges, they sell you these books, and it's like, okay, great. So thousands of dollars in just books. Okay, great. I hear that. Bing bong. Where is aha? Take that too. iPad for classes. Interesting. Ooh, iPad. Didn't think of that. iPad could be a good way to go too. I have an iPad, but it's like super old. My youngest has basically confiscated the iPad. It's become hers. Well, nobody else in the family was really using it, so I don't blame her. Nick Gage, 100 bits, says, I watched 3 of your Hermit streams this holiday. 2 digging, 1 place in Terracotta. Loved every second. Something peaceful about watching someone play Minecraft. I appreciate that. I do feel a little bad. I'll tell you that. I do feel a little bad that our last like 3 streams have been this super grindy digging and placing and nothing really too super interesting. So we'll try to get back on Monday to doing more interesting projects during our streams, but On the other hand, it's given me a chance to read way more chat. So that's been nice. Kind of getting to know you guys a little bit. That's what streams should be, right? Chance for some actual interaction with each other. And I don't catch everything. In fact, I miss stuff all the time, like Main Steve's 111 bits. Hybrid with a touchscreen for note taking. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, get a screen that you can touch. Note taking, that's smart. I haven't had cane sauce. Someone's asking my opinion on cane sauce. I haven't had cane sauce. There is a Cane's bias. Is Cane's the place that's just like all chicken? It's like all like fried chicken. I'm not a big fried chicken person. Says the person that had fried fish sticks the other day. That was more out of convenience than desire. It's like, if we're gonna make something, might as well just eat it too. Raising Cane sauce. Half cup mayonnaise, fourth cup ketchup, half teaspoon garlic salt, 1/4 teaspoon Worcestershire. I think that's how I said it. That's how it's supposed to be said, Worcestershire. I'm pretty sure. And half teaspoon of black pepper. Worcestershire. So many people are like, that is not how you say Worcestershire. Well, that's how I say it. Sorry. Worcestershire. I don't know. It's not pronounced wash your sister? Okay. Worcestershire. That sounds weird. I've always said Worcestershire. I used to love when I was into eating steaks. Worcestershire was what I'd put on my steaks, right? No, I take that back. I take that back. I know what I used Worcestershire for. I marinated my hamburger patties in Worcestershire before I cooked them on the grill. Give them a little extra juice. Yeah. Ask Skizzle, man. I used to be great at making hamburgers. He'd love to come over when I was grilling hamburgers. Skizzle man always gave me props for my hamburgers. It was great. Because I'm not, you know, it's great when you cook something and other people are just like, this is amazing. You feel really accomplished. I think my wife, she likes to have get-togethers and stuff and cook. Because like every time, my wife nails it every time with her cooking. People love it. Tango versus Impulse versus Skizz cook-off when? I don't know. That's all I know. I have mac and cheese, egg sandwiches, and hamburgers, which I wouldn't even eat anymore. And Skizzleman doesn't eat meat anymore either, so I don't know what we do with it all. I ruined Skizzleman's weekends. Yeah, this is the part of the stream where we just non-stop talk about food. I'm sorry. It just happens. It's lunchtime for me. And it's the day that my wife and I go out to lunch, so I'm always like, I always like try to take it easy for breakfast so that I'm extra hungry for lunch. I think I'm going to be spending another couple of hours placing Terracotta though. Off Camry. I thought about it the other day. I was like, oh, maybe I should just like pop up a stream on Glimpse and just place Terracotta and not have to worry about talking too much and just whatever. But then I realized like a lot of times I don't have carved out time to where I'm like gonna sit there and do the same things for like hours straight. I have to like spend a few minutes and then go do something, spend a few minutes, go do something. So it's hard to get those kind of streams in. But starting next week, our Wednesday streams will be Glimpse sponsors only. And then I'll post them on the second channel the next day. But so yeah, we are losing our Twitch Wednesday streams and instead of going to be streaming on Glimpse. hopefully they got everything all fixed. We tested it a few times. There was a few glitches, and they should all be fixed. We'll find out. Paper Roses says, "Hey Impulse, Happy New Year to you and your family." Thank you so much. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, everybody. Yeah, this is it. This is the last 5 minutes. I'm not trying to be a clock watcher, but you know, we have a schedule. Now you guys know I love my schedule. I love my schedule. Try to stick to it. Glimpse does not have a dedicated app. I asked them about that, and they didn't really feel like it was needed. The web app, the website on mobile does a good job, but I think they're missing out. I'm going to talk to them a little bit more to see if they have the budget to develop an app, because I think the thing with apps is, yeah, they may not necessarily be needed if your web-based version is like super mobile friendly. But what about notifications? What about notifications, right? Yeah, I thought those were bonus streams. No, the only way it was gonna work is if I gave up one of my days. I couldn't fit another stream in. My schedule's too tight as it is. I would have loved to, but yeah, but you'll still have me the other 4 days of the week. So we'll still be doing 4 days a week on Twitch. And occasional weekend days if we got special events and stuff. Oops. Something I needed to do. I wasn't giving my Glimpse sponsors enough perks. And that was supposed to be one of them. Like when we announced that we're doing Glimpse, the private live streams was supposed to be one of the perks that I haven't been able to fulfill just yet. So we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen. I gotta live up to my promises. I can't make promises and not live up to them. That makes me not a good person. Just join. Why the change of platform? Not changing off of Twitch or anything. It's just one stream. I'll still be on Twitch. But if you're talking about why the change from Patreon to Glimpse, specifically, a couple reasons. One, the payout from Glimpse, they'd take way less of a cut than Patreon. So the more money you guys put in to Glimpse to sponsor me, the more money I actually get in my pocket versus the platform. So there's that. Secondly, been working closely with Glimpse founders and devs to enhance the platform, and so like we have direct connections, direct ability to give ideas and grow the platform in a cool way, where like obviously Patreon, you know, if we wanted a feature, I could like ask them for it, but chances are slim that we'd get it. Where Glimpse, if there's a feature that we see that is needed or that we want, we can just talk to them and they'll probably just be like, yep, we'll put that on the roadmap. Cool. So I think over time, Glimpse is actually going to be better, much better than Patreon. But it is still young. So we have to recognize that. It is still young in its process. So there's some things to work out. Which we've been actually working towards getting some of the kinks worked out over the past year. I think it's been a year. But it's time to finally switch over. So be working through that in January. If you're on Patreon, don't sweat it. We got a way for you guys to transition that's going to be pretty smooth, I think. Patreon has had sus allegations made against them lately too. Yeah, I've heard some of the rumblings. Yeah. It's not one of the main reasons I'm leaving or anything, but who knows what's going on with a lot of the companies out there, you know. Even Twitch has had some questionable decisions. So I try not to get too crazy about that stuff. I feel like if people want to look hard enough, they're gonna find flaws in anything, you know. Even me. Good thing there weren't video camera is available as there is now. When I was in like 7th grade, I'm sure I did plenty of stuff that would be reason to cancel me now. It's what kids do. And time. Time changes. We won't continue that subject again. That leads us down the path that we end up regretting. Yeah, people change. I don't really like the notion that people can't change. Did you guys see the Christmas movie, Spirited? Did you guys see the Spirited? Of course, I had to watch it because it had my favorite man crush, Ryan Reynolds, in it, and Will Ferrell as well. Super funny. Dang, that was one of those movies I thought was gonna be like just silly and bad, and it took me by surprise. It took me by surprise. But there was a message in there. It's kind of what we're talking about, right? Like people changing and all that. It had that bit of a message in there, and then there was some serious like social media messages in there. Take those as you will. I'm sure everybody's got difference of opinions on what that was about, but it was good. It was good, and it is definitely way more thoughtful of a movie than I thought it would be. And it was, Ryan Reynolds and Will Ferrell, and of course it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, it was Apple TV Plus. Yeah, I know. That's a rough one. Not everybody has Apple TV Plus. I think the only reason we have Apple TV Plus is because like my wife got a new iPhone and it came free for a year. I think that's the only reason why we have Apple TV Plus. I know that's not like the hottest streaming platform or anything, right? It's probably one of those situations where my wife did have Apple TV Plus for free, and then since it's like not free anymore and we're getting charged and we just don't know it. Really need to take a close look at all the transactions in the bank account. What did I get charged for today that I was like, what? Oh yeah, I got charged for Amazon Music, and I was like, I didn't know we paid for Amazon Music. Why are we paying for Amazon Music? We have Spotify. We pay for the family plan of Spotify. Why do we also pay for Amazon Music? That doesn't make sense. Made me realize like, oh, maybe I don't have a handle on all my subscriptions. Got to do some budgeting. You guys have that problem? Like that's what they've done. Like that was the brilliant marketing plan of all these subscription services. Oh yeah, they'll sign up for $5 a month and then they'll just forget about it. Even if they stop using it, they'll forget about it and they'll just keep paying that $5 a month forever. They got me. I don't know why I'm paying for Amazon Music. Like, what do I get out of it? What do people that don't pay for Amazon Music? Like, what are they dealing with, commercials or something? Like, can only play Amazon Music on one device at a time per account? I don't know. I don't know the difference. Got to set reminders to cancel. Yeah, that's true. That's true. As soon as you sign up for something and it's like, oh, cancel within 30 days. Right then, set a reminder on your phone or whatever. 20 days from now, 29 days from now, I need to do this. This sub is the only money I give Amazon. As in Amazon Prime. Oh, or no, you actually paid, okay, for the sub. Gotcha, okay. Because it is Twitch and it's owned by Amazon. I gotcha. YouTube Premium is your favorite subscription? Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. I do that too, just because I watch so much YouTube, obviously, that I don't want to watch the ads. I don't want to. I mean, if you watch a lot of YouTube, and you just like think about all the time that you've had to spend watching ads, and it's worth it to you to pay. What is it now? Like $15 probably. How much is it for Amazon or YouTube Premium? What is it up to? They always raise it, right? Like every year. Yeah, if you don't mind ads, then you're good. Is it 16? Oh, family. I need that. I need a family one. I noticed that when my kids watch YouTube, they get ads, and yet I don't. And I don't want them signed into my account, obviously. So it's 16 bucks. Geez, for 7 more, I could get my whole family covered. I might need to do that. Anyway, the thing with YouTube Premium is if you want to pay that 16 bucks, if you watch that much YouTube, that it's worth it for you to pay that 16 bucks to get rid of ads. YouTube Premium actually pays creators better than the ads that you would be watching if you don't, which is weird. I didn't think that would be the case, but it is weird. So yeah, YouTube Premium. If you watch a lot of YouTube, I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it. I agree. I think that's one of my best subscriptions. That and Hulu, because we cut the cord. We don't have like DirecTV or Cox or Comcast or whatever here. You know, those cable networks. We use the internet for streaming, so we use Hulu for that. So yeah, probably the YouTube Premium and Hulu are the ones that we use the most. Sometimes dip into Netflix, but not a lot. It's only like if something big comes out, like Stranger Things, or was Wednesday on Netflix? I think Wednesday too, right? Stuff like that. When that comes along, we'll use Netflix, but that's about it. We hardly ever use Netflix aside from that. We're wrapping up. Oh, I do have Sunday Ticket. That's one that gets me every year. The Sunday Ticket gets me every year. Every year I say I'm not doing Sunday Ticket this year. And then the first charge for Sunday Ticket comes along, and I was like, all right, well, I'll cancel after this weekend and get some of that money back. And then I end up watching the Sunday Ticket, and like then I realize, oh, I actually want to keep it. Sunday Ticket's it's expensive though. I need to get rid of it. I need to be 2023. I'm going to be better with that kind of stuff. What about VPN? My VPN was covered by ExpressVPN, so I don't pay for it, but I think it's worth it if that's something that you feel like you need. I'd like to. With VPNs, it's kind of weird. It's like everybody can have their own opinion on how like controlled they want to be with their data. So some people like are really, really private and don't want their ISPs seeing what they're doing online, and the VPN helps with that. Some people just want to unlock region-based content, and that's fine too, as long as it's not like illegal. I don't think it is. I don't think so. But yeah, cancel it now. It's on my mind. Yeah, I should cancel for next year. I'm done with this season. Then the VPN sees what you're doing. According to ExpressVPN, they keep 0 logs. I read through their thing. Whether they're lying or not, I can't. Obviously don't know the full truth. So unless you're like the CEO of the company, nobody probably does. But they don't keep logs of what you're doing either. It's according to them. Anyway, not doing a commercial for ExpressVPN just yet. That's to come next month. Because they did cover me for another year, which is amazing. So they've been very helpful in making sure that my dream to become and stay a full-time YouTuber and streamer is going to last for at least another year. So time to eat. You're right. We're past the hour. We're chilling. We're standing still. We're not placing blocks. Let's see how much we've done, though, before we go. I wanted to do that. A little visual. Shoot. Okay. I mean, we set a pretty lofty goal there. I always aim for the stars. Don't feel like we failed, though. That's a lot. That's a lot. Look at that. It is just flat. I can't wait to get rid of these squares as well. Like, this was just for, like, planning purposes. I want to get rid of them. They look bad. We can just mark the areas like this goes here. Literally, these squares were just for a thumbnail. But we did all of that. And today we did all of that. Bring that into the ground, cover it with glass. That's going to look amazing. Do the walls. It's a lot of work to be done here, but it's coming along. So we just got all this bit left to do. And I'm not sure if I'm going to keep whatever that is out there. Feels like that could probably move to an empty section here. Except that's our central storage, so I don't know. Our central storage is not central, though, so that feels a little bit weird. It might be time to change our initial layout. All right, getting dark. Getting dark. Better go sleep before the mobs come and I die as we sign off. Woo! Okay. Jay Harvey, thanks for the 2,000 bits. Sunday Ticket is going to be on YouTube next year. Oh, I did hear about YouTube buying that. That's good, because I never really was a big fan of DirecTV. So yeah, I'd rather give YouTube the money than DirecTV, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be in a fantasy football league by myself next year. Skiz and I are splitting up. We're breaking up. Skiz has decided that his terrible luck has affected our fantasy football co-ownership team too much, and he can't see me suffer anymore. So I'm getting my own fantasy football team, and he's getting his own fantasy football team. And so I probably will do my thing and actually like go nuts about it and try to watch every single football game I possibly can. Sunday Ticket is a way to watch every single NFL. It's American football. It's a way to watch like every single game. That's every game. And it's like $400 for the year. It's crazy. Anyway, all right. Whoop. Yes, I want to get banned. I don't know why that happened. All right, guys. Let's find somebody to raid. My wife's waiting to eat. She's probably like, where you been? Already 11 after. Sorry, we were having a good chat. We were having a great chat. Weren't we, guys? Not American, so you don't watch it. Yeah. You have to be into, I mean, they probably, yeah, they definitely do. You could, if you, let's say you did actually like really like NFL football and you weren't in America, you could probably get Sunday Ticket and watch it out of the country. If not, you got to get yourself a VPN, unlock a region. Who should we raid? Let's raid False Symmetry. I think she's doing Vault Hunters. So if you guys are into Vault Hunters, go over, check her out. And it's false. She's a hermit. Like to stick with the hermits when we raid if we can. So go see what Vault Hunters is about. Very interesting mod that Iscal has headed up over there. A lot of people love it. So you guys can go check it out. Give False some love, and I will see you again next year. See you next year. Have a good New Year's. See you on Monday.